actual truth, if that makes sense.
Well, do you think that's the actual truth is the answer to that one? If you want to try to see if she's telling like the truth or like if she has like a tell of some sort, you can roll an insight check. Whether you, yeah, all right. She appears very, very worked up about this. Like this is something that she cares very greatly about. When she said that she actually doesn't like her, you could tell like there's a little bit of a faltering at that point. Like there might be something more behind that, but everything else that she said she believes 100%,
right,
and is just very upset about.
Because she said they used to be acquaintances, right?
Yes.
Or was it acquaintances or work partners or?
The exact word was personal acquaintance of hers. She said personal acquaintance of mine.
Personal. All right.
Yes.
Probably means they were doing something on the side.
I mean, I'll pay you 1,000 gold to help retrieve my husband.
Wow, that is money.
Yeah,
And this feels
very
also
generous.
like a good thing to do.
But more than anything, we need more materials for Flint.
This is true. We could perhaps, rather than sort of payment, maybe, or lessen the payment, we could arrange some sort of trade.
or in addition to the payment.
My business with Flint takes second priority to this. I'm still willing to pay you to resolve this problem and get my husband back for me. And then I would be able to resume my business with Flint. But until then, I have to use the
sounds good then.
kobolds that I normally use to transport my ore to try to raid her.
Yes. Well, and certainly then. Sounds good. That's great.
Well, let's go save her husband.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to husband save.
Clown.
Okay.
That's what people say, right? We're all down to clown, right?
Yes, very much.
Where could you like point us in maybe the right direction?
I have something one better than that. Poodrags, my trusty kobold, who used to go with me every week to her when we were still conducting business. He can get you into the tower through a secret passage we found while mining.
Okay, is this the guy that doesn't talk?
Yes, how'd you know?
Just a wild guess.
Yes, it's been quite a while, unfortunately.
His name is Poodrags?
Poodrags.
Oh, Poodrags. Okay.
He drags poo.
Oh, I was thinking of he pooed in his rags, but...
Or that.
Poodra...
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
okay.
He'll just kind of like appear inside the room through the door.
Oh,
You didn't hear him arrive. He just all of a sudden was there.
I jump kind of like startled. Kind of, is he like that Mr. Deeds, very, very sneaky guy?
I'm unsure. I think I know the movie reference, but it's very old. I imagine very sneaky would fit this term, though. Yes.
Okay. I'm very, very sneaky.
Yes, he is very, very sneaky. Yeah. And then she'll gesture to Poodrags. Don't worry about Poodrags here. He doesn't bite. He has no teeth. but seriously, he'll be able to guide you down the tunnels that will take you under the Clockwork Tower. He used to accompany me there in the old days, back when I was friends with the Clockwork Tramp. He's also remarkably stealthy, though a little slower since the gout took hold. But some of her infernal devices are designed to detect living creatures, but they can never detect him. It's partially because he's almost on death's door. I think he died a few days ago and doesn't realize it, honestly. But he doesn't talk anymore, but he does what he's told. I mean, Poodrags, take these people down shaft C47, turn left into L32, then you're going to go all the way down to M14, and she carries on in a series of coordinates down different tunnels for quite a while. I can go on if you want, but best of luck. best of luck to you all, by the way. If you do decide to do a bit of damage on your way up the tower, I won't mind at all. There might even be a bonus in for you. And the Clockwork Tramp is loaded and has cheated me out of plenty over the years, so I wouldn't feel guilty about you liberating any valuable you see lying around. And please shut the door on the way out.
Question:
Oh.
Is this technically breaking and entering?
It's not in the city. Is any dungeon breaking and entering?
This is someone's house.
I mean, so if you want my advice, my opinion on this, this woman kidnapped this other woman's husband and is holding him hostage / captive, and so we're breaking in to rescue this poor dragonborn soul, which I'm sure you can relate to the dragonborn. You don't want him to, rot in there
I
because
agree.
you're a dragonborn.
Steal
I find
her
that a little
shit.
racist, honestly.
Because I think that you might be more apt to go after, a dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a little racist.
No, racist.
That's more. I'm assuming he's racist. That would be me assuming he's racist, not me being
like
racist.
that.
Yeah, so you're assuming all dragonborns are racist. What's wrong with you?
I don't
AKA
assume
you're
that's
racist.
Yep.
If it was a dwarf, I would probably be more aching to help the dwarf.
See? Now
Right?
you admit you're racist.
Whatever.
All right.
Okay, I'm okay with going to rescue said husband. I'm not okay with just wandering around her territory stealing her shit.
I'm
'Cause we only have
tentatively okay
one
with
side of the
wandering around
story.
stealing shit, depending on
We
what
have
we
I mean,
find out.
one
we're
side
not-
of the story.
I said tentatively.
We're not
we do
going there
have
to
one
steal
side.
shit. We're going there to save the
Evidence.
dude. And if by chance we see some really cool shit, maybe we pick it up.
Maybe we put it back down.
Maybe it finds a new home. If you don't want to steal it, don't sell it.
maybe we.
What
make
if the
sure that
husband
owner
wants
of
to
that
be
stuff-
there?
Well,
I mean, we stole.
What
Then
about
we cross that
that?
bridge when we come to it. That honestly, that was the first thought I had was. What if
He
doesn't
wants
want
to
to
be
come
there.
back? But we cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, good point. Maybe
No,
it's like a.
innocence until proven guilty. We've heard an accusation. We got to make sure it's true.
Is
So-
that how the justice system works? Because I'm pretty sure we executed some
No,
goblins with
yeah.
little to no trial.
Yep.
They're goblins. They're literally chaotic evil.
They're people.
They're not people. They're goblins.
They were intelligent.
Didn't
Alright,
we
let's go.
have? Didn't we have
Yeah.
a couple people that passed history checks on her, so they know a little bit about her?
About the Clockwork Queen?
We just know she's a great artificer. We know of
Yeah.
her work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her reputation precedes her.
Right. What is her
What it is.
reputation? That's what I'm
Her
asking.
reputation is just an
Makes cool
outstanding
shit.
artificer. She makes great shit. Make sure you guys have taken a long rest because you have at this point, so your character sheets are updated for it.
But
Yeah, that was, and
Make sure you're prepared for a fight by updating your character sheet.
well, I'm putting people on the map and I'm seeing like the health bar like half. I'm like,
That's
all
what
right,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, listen, I prepared combat for like this session. I have like 3 different counters prepped, so like, don't fuck me over by not being prepared. But yeah, yeah. Pudrax leads you all through these tunnels. I mean, he's leading you expert. I mean, he's a little slow, but you don't really seem to mind as he's getting you through these tunnels pretty quick because he knows just seemingly instantly what tunnel to take, not really having to go and consult anything or ponder which direction to go.
So did we stay underground or did we go above ground first?
You stay underground. It's all through the
Okay.
mine shafts.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
we
want to
started-
try.
Mhm.
I want to try to take notes of where we're going in case this little dude doesn't make it back.
Do you have anything to take notes on?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You could go ahead and take notes.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure. I don't know if we're coming back the same way or what, but
You
if a little poo dude dies, I'd hate to try to find our way through the tunnel.
Poo, dude. I like it.
So you're able to get all the way to what looks like a river, and at this river, he goes over to like a kind of makeshift dock. It's a little bit too small for you guys. It's almost like just a tiny bit too small. It looks like just like almost a couple planks for you guys, but for him, it's perfect size to a full-size canoe sitting on this underground river, and he jumps in the canoe.
I follow.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Continue on.
Can we all fit in said canoe?
Yes.
Okay.
And Azamar would
Big-ass
know.
Canoe.
Sorry, Astier would know that he has an actual turn-by-turn map all the way up to the river at this point.
But the river, from here on out, it's a lot harder to take notes.
You'd imagine it's also a lot easier to take notes because it's a river.
Um,
I'm giving you a big landmark that you're guaranteed up to.
Okay.
would we know the Clockwork Queen's actual name?
No one ever asked.
But I'm going from our history check of knowing
No.
her. Okay.
She goes by that monomer through
Okay.
her entire
Okay.
professional career.
May I then ask a full name?
To who?
Pudrax can't speak. Do you
Yeah.
have a way to help him talk?
I'm assuming he can't write.
Oh, he might be able to
Now
write.
who's racist?
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
racist.
Oh,
Not-
kobolds can't write.
No.
They're idiots. All kobolds are idiots.
No, he's actually he's capable of writing. He'll write something down for you. Give me 1 second.
He writes down "fuck you."
Writes down, kill me.
You get us out of here, and we'll do it.
Where is that last name? That is my bad. There it is.
Hey, Mitch, real quick, I'm not
Mhm.
taking notes. I thought the Explorers Pack came with like map making stuff, but it doesn't. So, no notes here.
All right. He'd be able to write this in the ground for you, though. And it's in the game chat if you'd like to see it. That's what he would write when you ask for the Clockwork Queen's name.
Is that pronounced Tareen? Oh, I guess
Yes.
we wouldn't know.
Well, you would assume.
Okay.
All right.
I am taking notes, although Manu is not.
Yes. Well, Pudrax will continue to lead you through this river. I mean, it flows pretty much straight for the most part. There's a couple little small branches, but you would notice that they are small branches coming off the river. We're very much on the major waterway here. And he's just kind of guiding you through who's taking an oar on a canoe. All right.
Wait, what? Metal, and I was like, what?
Oh no.
Take one.
No, I'm just
Oh,
keep on
AR. There's
Yeah.
so many oars in this game.
There are today. There are. It's to confuse you, Clinton.
Yeah. I will. How many oars are there?
4 total, but you can imagine you could get by with 2.
Okay, so I would
take
think
one.
that Sargent should take one,
Okay.
and Ayla should take one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Alright.
will take one, though I'm
Alright.
not super strong.
You guys sure you don't want me to take one?
No, you just sit back there, big guy.
All right.
We got this.
Just sit there and look pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, Aster will take one as long as having a penalty to a stat isn't going to actually fuck us up.
Wait, am I stronger than you?
My strength's 8, so yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I will take one.
Okay. All right. So, everyone with an oar, I need you to make a
Aster just
strength.
sit there
I'm
and
sorry.
look pretty.
Yeah. Everyone with an oar, I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay, guys.
Because-
So this isn't
Oof.
gonna be great, but
Yeah,
in my
it was
defense,
You better save us here, because everyone else fucked this up.
Okay.
For
Alright.
the win.
So, as you guys are kind of going down this way, you'll see that some rivers actually start flowing into this river, revealing what looks like rapids underground with rocks bared. And Manu desperately is trying to pilot this craft away from rocks. And
I'm getting no
Unfortunately-
help.
no help at all. I mean,
Sergeant's some help.
Hey, Manu's stronger
Sergeant
than me.
is, but you imagine that you needed to make a DC 13 check to pass the rocks.
Y'all are lucky Manu's here.
I feel like this is our life.
Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
No, fuck me.
Dexterity save.
Yes.
Ha!
dear.
Check
There we
out
go.
that plus
Oh,
0,
no.
19.
Aster is thrown overboard. I mean, does anyone try to help
Fuck,
him? Does
can I
anyone got any
catch
rope?
him or
Anyone?
something?
Yeah,
I got
go.
rope.
Yeah, we got rope. Let's get him.
All right.
Damn it, guys.
Hey,
We
I've
should have
actually
tied him to
got
the
a
boat.
grappling hook.
No, you don't tie someone to the boat because then if it capsizes, they die.
Eh. So we
I'm
cross
gonna
that
throw
bridge
my
when we get
grappling
there.
hook at you.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You have advantage.
Which person?
Sergeant, he's throwing pretty much the line.
Just a regular attack.
Yeah, you can take your pick. Use whatever attribute you want. You're proficient.
Oh, I am proficient.
Yeah, you're proficient.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll it as a strength save thing because that would be the same thing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you're able to get that to him real well. It lands pretty close to you, like within arm's reach of you, Astir, if you want to grab the rope.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Although I can probably swim, but yeah.
You guys are able to pull Astir up, but you look at the boat and the boat looks pretty trashed at this point. It's starting to leak, and as Astir gets on board, you can see a hole in the bottom.
Can
got a
I
bucket?
try to patch it?
With what?
With
Tape.
You don't have any, I bet.
hopes and dreams and
And tears. What about, like,
okay,
a shirt?
Okay. Bits of my padded armor jammed into the hole.
Yeah.
Could I attempt? This is probably no way this is gonna happen, but could I attempt to shoot it with a ray of frost just right to freeze it?
Interesting theory. To, like, ice the holes.
I'll
the big
allow
one.
it. I'll allow it. You have to roll above a 15 on the attack roll.
I don't know if I want to risk it because I don't know what happens if I roll below a 15 on the attack roll.
You freeze
You
us.
probably make the hole bigger.
Honestly, though, like, thinking about it, even if you freeze the holes, they're still gonna melt later, though.
Well, I think we just need to get to this boat is
We don't
not going to
need
last.
the boat to be permanently fixed. We need it to be right now fixed.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm thinking, like, how far do we still got?
You guys want me to try?
How confident do you
theoretically, have
feel?
my-
It's theoretically better than a 50% chance that it'll work, but that's the theory.
How big is the hole? Is there like one hole, multiple holes?
It's one hole. It's not too big. It's
So,
kind of
like-
small.
Could we like put a toe in it to cork it up? Or?
You
You
might,
put your toe in it.
you might have a hard time with a toe, but you imagine a finger would work.
Oh, I
I've got-
put my finger.
I'm imagining our
Sergeant puts
piranha
his finger in
coming
the
in,
hole.
eating your finger.
While he's doing that,
Wait. No, wait. We need me to row. Someone else with a large finger, come hither.
can I take a candle and form it to be a plug?
Yeah, you could plug with a candle.
Use one of my candles to make a plug.
Yeah, you make a plug.
I don't like how you know how to do that.
Form wax.
I like how we're not drowning.
No, make plugs.
Well, Grinmir's plug holds up, and you kind of see a stone wall with a kind of grate that's kind of raised up ahead, and Pudrax kind of directs you to put the canoe over to the side of one, and he jumps in the water and goes through the grate.
Well, that's real great.
Yes.
So we're getting wet.
Yeah, and
I'll hop
You
along
guys-
after him.
you
Yeah.
guys are able to kind of squeeze in, and as you squeeze into this room past the grate, you see that there's actually been a stone channel. Be careful moving, please, because there's enemies afoot. There's a stone channel that kind of directs the river through into another grate that's actually still closed. Inside is just a steam-filled room. It's actually kind of difficult to see for everyone, but you can hear the clanking of machinery, and you could feel the heat of a furnace and steam throughout the room. Pudrak steps up.
Oh, I like this place.
Yes. Pudrak steps up on the rock, and he kind of like stands there waiting. He doesn't know what to do.
Did we come in from the south?
You came in from the south, yes.
Quick
Okay.
question: should we be able to see the whole map right now?
No, did it not, motherfucker? God
We
damn it!
see one room, I think.
I
That's all.
only see the
Yeah.
room we're in.
I see 6 clockwork stokers.
Yeah, I see the room we're in. I was just wondering. Like,
Yeah. Okay, no. You could see the whole room you're in. Is consider it. So like a fog spell, like how it kind of impedes your vision and would give you like advantages on like maybe stealth or anything like that.
Yes.
Imagine that sort of effect is in this room right here.
So we're still
what
in
are-
this like river kind of thing.
Yes, you're still in the river.
Can
What
we
are
just
these things?
keep following?
Those things look like buttons on the wall.
Buttons. Okay.
Must press.
Are either of them
Uh,
red, and do either of them indicate that they are not to be pushed?
They are white with a black symbol and a gold border.
Do they look like the gate?
That's
Maybe a
cool.
rise up and down for the gate?
It's hard to tell from here what they would mean. If you're looking at them, you could see what you see from this distance.
Okay. Okay.
So where did Mr. Pooh
So-
go?
Which
He just stepped up.
He's on the
which among
bank.
us move quietly?
Not
Not
me.
I can.
Not me.
I.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck, is it me?
No, I can
I don't really.
mostly.
Do we see which way would we think is the exit? To the left or north?
You could see the closed gate of the river to your
Uh-huh.
right,
South. Oh, to the right.
and south is where you came from.
And what are these things?
There's 2 doors up there. Yes, next to the
Okay.
buttons.
Okay.
As you look around at the clockwork stokers,
The gate.
as you look at the stokers, you see that one of them's chopping wood, one of them's pretty much putting the wood into the furnace. 2 of them are still chopping wood, and 2 of them are trying to troubleshoot a pipe feeding over close to that gate on the west side or the right side of the map.
So, Aster's gonna go out on a limb here and kind of think like if I push the button, the gate's gonna open, and they're all gonna figure out something's up. Right? So Aster doesn't want to be here with you guys all down there and all these guys here.
So where does Aster want to be?
So there's a gate to the right, correct, Mitch?
There's a grate.
Great. Okay.
Yes. Not a gate, a grate.
Are they just not reacting to us at all?
They
see us,
have
but
not
they're-
noticed you. They're working on their dedicated tasks right now.
Are these
So
doors
they'll
up
see-
here?
Yeah, those are 2
I
doors up
assume.
there.
Okay,
Yeah, I assume
okay.
that's where the grates open up.
Okay, hit the one that's the looks like the conveyor belt here then.
So are these guys facing this way?
No, they're actually facing towards the water. They're
So they're
trying to
facing
fix
this way.
They're trying to fix a pipe that runs into the water from their
Oh, I would like.
and
Let's
are
go
these
look at
guys
the grate.
facing the wood?
Yeah, they're facing the wood, and the one in front of that guy's facing the wood, and the other guy's facing his furnace. He's shoveling wood into the furnace.
Okay, so it looks like the stoker's going to be our guy to kind of.
What is
They're
this
all
thing?
stokers.
That's
Oh, sorry, this stoker here. Sorry, this stoker here is going to be the guy that's most likely to see us.
Yeah, Aster, just be quiet.
okay. Sergeant's got his crossbow ready.
Wait, is that Mr.
All right,
Pooh?
I'll give it a shot. But did you say I have advantage in here because of the fog, or
You would have advantage, and if you have a disadvantage for noise, you don't actually
I don't,
have that
no.
disadvantage.
Are you a caster?
Yeah.
Do you have Misty Step?
No.
That would be really convenient.
Next level, I'll have Misty Step. I wanted to get something I could actually use this level or for my first second level spell. So, all right. Well, then we'll try to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and
guess.
roll a stealth check. You have
Oh
advantage.
boy,
Can I? I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
is
Okay.
is that silent?
No, it's not.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, it's not.
No, as a verbal component. The V is verbal.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Do you still want to? Yes.
No. Well, here.
All right. Yeah, you're feeling pretty sneaky. What kind of path are you? What path are you taking up there?
Well, probably right up the middle, honestly.
Okay.
'Cause
Go
those
ahead and
guys
start
are-
moving.
I can go through friendlies, right? As long as I don't
Yeah,
end up
friendlies
there.
don't matter.
Then I'm actually gonna go boop,
Okay.
like that.
All right.
Okay. Am I still not noticed?
So far,
at the
so
moment?
good. You could also step on the actual buttons. Those are just representations. They're actually on the wall.
Well, can I hit it from here, or do I have to step on it?
No, you can hit that one from there. When you hit that one, the door right here opens up. And
I'm pretty sure they noticed that, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The door closes. No, they didn't notice.
They only have 5 seconds to get through it. Hit the other one.
All right.
Hit the other one.
You have to
That
get
probably
within 5
opens the
feet
other-
to hit the button.
I'll just get on top of it.
No, so the other one, you still have to be within. You still have to touch the actual token to be able to touch the button. If you want to hit the other button.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
God, no. All right, whatever.
Okay,
We'll do
well,
it.
Well, then we'll just do the rush through in 5 seconds thing.
Yeah.
All right. What's the other button do?
You press that button and the door opens. The same door opens. All right. And standing right there, you see a couple of cages, and then the door is open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Door closes.
So there's cages in there, but
Yes.
nothing
So
else.
Cages.
he pressed both buttons, correct?
All right, well,
Yes, and they both
so
open the same door.
Try them in sequence then. Try pressing one the other.
Try
one's
pressing
while the
them
first one's
both
still
at
open.
Both at the same time. Both
Or
at the
what
same
Derek
time.
said too.
Are you gonna
Yeah,
try
I'll
to push
try
both
hitting
of them?
them. I'll hit them both at the same time.
You hear like a grinding of gears. If anyone's driven a manual car, it's like when you can't find the right gear as like
That's
it
probably
just
not great.
and go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Oh shit.
Don't fuck
as-
up.
As the Stokers are now pondering about this sound. Yeah, you see one look like right over you. You're kind of worried about this. But he doesn't seem to notice or react to you.
One then the other, Guyler. One then the other. Not
You guys
simultaneous.
really can't be giving me advice way over there.
We point like
That's what, so I said Guyler, not Aster.
Honestly, let's see what I think of this whole situation right now. They noticed me, but they didn't quite notice me. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm feeling pretty ninja-like. When I'm gonna hit one button, when the door opens, I'm gonna hit the other button.
Okay. Which button do you want to hit first?
The one on the left and the one on the right.
Okay. The one on the left shows the cages again, and as soon as you hit the button on the right, it shifts, and instead you see a well-lit room with a couple conveyor belts, and there's some smaller things working mindlessly, kind of on items on the conveyor belt.
And
5,
wasn't there?
4,
Were there any other buttons other than those two?
just those 2. 3, 2, 1. The door closes.
what is
All right.
this? What is this right here?
I'm sorry. What are you pointing at?
Bottom left.
It looks like a loudspeaker. or like a communication tube. So it looks like if you speak into it, you could communicate to different rooms in the
Oh, okay. Like
building.
hands with a string.
Yes, like old school, like when you
Or
see like old
tubes.
school Navy moves with like the tube that they talk into. Yeah,
Okay. How big are these buttons or switches?
they're human-sized buttons.
Wow.
Like the size of a.
I blew up the token
Yeah,
so you could see them.
You mean they're like little buttons that
Yeah, like an elevator button, right?
Okay.
I blew them up so you could.
When
I
you
blew
said
them up so
human
it's
size, we thought you meant like
yeah.
the
No,
size of a human.
like human size, like normal buttons. I blew them up so you could see them on the map because I didn't want you guys to have to zoom in like 1,000-fold or to not be able to see a important feature that I needed you to.
So we need to get closer so that we can go through when he presses the button.
So
Which room we want to go through?
Well, I don't think we want to go into
room,
that
not
I
the
think-
conveyor
prison.
belt room.
Hey,
yeah.
So I want to try.
But
Is it
what's in the
possible that I can?
prison?
Is it possible that I could take my quarterstaff and prop it against the conveyor belt button? I'm just curious if I can hold, or like, could I just hold down the button? Let me just hold down the button and see if the door still closes.
Oh, good point. The husband could be in the prison.
Yeah, you're able to hold down the button and the door will stay open. You don't see anything any deeper into the room doing that though. You still see a conveyor belt and a few kind of like robots. They look kind of smaller than the robots in here working on the conveyor belt.
Did we get a description of husband?
Male
Dragonborn.
And
He's a
you saw-
dragonborn,
And you saw the statue of what he looked like.
10 feet tall.
Yes.
Can you see in those cages at all that are near you?
I didn't see anyone in any of the cages, right?
Nah,
Oh, they're
you didn't
empty?
see anyone in the cages. You did see a small candlelight off to the left-hand side.
Could I see the entire room, or did it like?
No. You could not see the entire room.
So
Well, I could try to prop my quarterstaff against the switch and pop in and take a quick look, I guess. But then,
oh, and I do that.
Then you could be by yourself in that room when it closes.
well, it doesn't close. If you hold down the switch, it doesn't close.
Someone just comes
What
and
is
takes
your-
your staff.
What is Aster's race?
Human.
Yeah, you can't see in the dark.
I have the. Yeah, I can. I have the
Oh, you have those goggles
Yeah.
that we stole. Gotcha.
Well,
You know, I'm thinking about it, and no matter what, like, there's going to be several of us who aren't good at stealth, having to stealth past these clockwork stokers.
So we're
gonna
gonna-
need to get in there, guys.
Yeah.
So we're gonna probably wind up fighting these things, is what I'm thinking, because we're not gonna stealth past them.
yeah, I'm not good at.
Yeah. So I feel like we should probably just maybe try to stack the fight in our favor and try to take out a couple by surprise, or should we? You know what I'm saying?
It's by surprise, yes. That sounds like a good idea. Let's mark targets and then all just go.
But on the same token, they haven't really done. Are these like robots?
I think they're non-intelligent robots. It's not like killing them is a bad thing.
Yeah.
You'd imagine they're clockwork almost.
Yeah. So
Oh.
the only thing I'd be worried about is them sounding an alarm.
Would I imagine that they're
Yeah.
clockwork stokers?
Yeah, you probably could imagine that as they're stoking the flames of the furnace.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we want to go about this? Like, do we want to try to take out the ones to the left first, or do we want to try to take out the ones here at the water first? And you know, what if we go for the ones on the left, there's
it's
maybe.
also possible that they won't attack us if we don't fuck something up. So
Yeah.
I guess we could try that
we
route.
could just try moving through, and then I mean,
See
if
what
they fight
happens.
us, we fight them anyway. It's not like
Could we ask? Can we ask the kobold? Hey, if we just walk by them like we're supposed to be here, will they do anything?
He kind of shrugs.
He's probably never been this far in before.
You'd recall that they don't really detect him because they detect life forms, and he's so close to death he doesn't really proc on their sensors. They never bother with him.
Okay.
that poor guy.
Okay. hey, why don't you go check out the prison and Aster will open the door for you whenever it's time to come out?
That's putting a frail old
Yeah,
person.
no,
Yeah.
we're
I'm
not.
not okay
You'll
with
start-
that.
You'll start walking towards
Yeah,
fast.
no, don't do that.
No,
please.
no.
Okay.
Come back, come back.
He walks back. He shrugs.
No,
You're sending him to his death.
All right, well then we gotta do something. So let's go.
for
Let's
it.
go.
let's fight. So
Let's just go.
I
Go
say
to the same
try
path
to be
that
stealthy.
we did.
Yeah,
that
try to be
Aster
stealthy.
We'll try and be stealthy.
tries keyword.
Sure.
Go one at a time. The stealthiest
Okay.
people first.
That's not me.
So
I feel like we should not do the stealthiest first, but rather like the tankiest first.
If the shit
Alright,
hits
fuck
the
it.
fan-
I'm going. I'm trying to be quiet.
okay, if you have disadvantage due to a sound made from something, it does not matter. You have
Okay.
advantage due to the impeding fog.
Sounds good. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
so does the advantage and disadvantage cancel out?
No, so the disadvantage is canceled out due to the sound that the clockwork is making right now. The fog gives him advantage.
Ah,
Okay, so
That's how
I
my
would have
character
advantage
works.
even though I have armor.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck yeah. Let's stealth.
Okay, who's next?
I'll try and go for it next.
Yeah. Grinmere, as you climb out of the water, a couple clockwork guys kind of look in your direction, but don't seem to register you.
Okay.
So we're thinking 10? Because I'm thinking 10.
Oh,
Sergeant, as
Oh,
you
shit.
climb out of the water, everyone stop. Grinmere, stop.
No, so I had forgotten to roll with advantage.
Oh, with advantage? Okay, then disregard. You're good.
I still
Maybe
have
we're
to
good.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
You're all able to kind of stack up. And which button are you pressing?
I say we check the prison out first.
We
Sounds
should
fine.
check the prison. All right, someone hold down that button.
All right, I'm going to move you so I can just group you and pull you over to the prison. Don't worry about
Okay.
it yet.
Wait, how are we
Because-
gonna come? Wait. How are we gonna come back through the door? It closes behind us. We didn't think about that part.
Yeah, we did.
Do you want to?
Did you put your quarterstaff in? I mean, do we want to come
Yeah,
back to this
I
room?
know
There's
that-
another door there, but we don't know how to open that door.
I think we should hold the door open. I think someone
And
should
this
stay out
door
of the
goes to
prison and
2
hold-
rooms.
Alright, who's staying?
Honestly, someone just stay. Yeah.
Who's staying?
Alright, I will.
Okay, Manu, you're staying. You're going to stay right there. All right.
Seems like a
You
bad
guys
idea.
pop
It
into the
is, but
prison.
nobody else talks.
It's not a bad idea because you have 5 seconds and jump in the room if shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, because I
Inside-
totally can roll high on initiative.
You're right next to it.
Yeah. Inside there, you see inside a cage is a kind of clockwork guard-looking item. He looks like he's more set up for military purposes. He's locked in a cage. A large wooden box and several more empty cages. A table and a chair, and I believe a candle on it.
Hey, boss.
I'd like
So that
to
clockwork
search
guard is
the
locked.
boxes.
He's locked up, right?
Yeah, he looks locked up.
Hey, can I go over to the button that has the vial?
Yeah.
Would I think that goes back to where we came from?
I don't think so. You
I
could hit
mean-
it. It wouldn't matter. The door's open anyway.
You hit it and you see what looks kind of like a laboratory.
Okay. And what about if I push the conveyor button? Does that go to the conveyor room?
Sergeant will recognize that it's the same conveyor room that he saw.
Okay. Is there
Okay,
any
so
way
this-
for us to communicate to?
No. And despite Manu holding the button, the door closes.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I mean, would Manu
Apparently the
try to
button
press the
liked
button
me.
again?
I guess we have to see what Mono's going to do.
This is fine.
No,
I
it's
feel like
not.
I feel like honestly hitting another button is what closed the button or closed the door.
Okay.
Like the
Okay.
whole mechanics in this
Yeah.
place doesn't allow
What's
that.
in this box? Like,
This box isn't actually like. As you look more at it, it's not a normal wood box. You get closer and closer to it, and it feels abnormally hot, like
Just leave it
burning hot.
alone.
Is there a way to open it?
You see a top.
Going over here.
can I knock on the door?
That's the door you came from. Yeah, you knock on it. Manu doesn't hear it.
Hmm.
Didn't think I was gonna.
Had to try.
We definitely can't get back to where we were either.
So,
Yeah, the desk has kind of like a log of items. It says storage box, heated, no prisoners nearby, will cause very much discomfort, unnecessary. And then you also have one clockwork guard stowed until repairs are made.
I say don't touch the box.
I guess the
And
box
there's
is
a
just
pen and
heating
some
box.
paper on the desk as well.
Oh, where
So-
was that earlier?
Anarchy, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
take
grab.
the key.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the paper and pen because
Yeah, sure.
now I have paper and pen.
Yeah, and you have the key. It looks like it would fit in any of the cages here.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the Clockwork Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
What do you plan on doing with it?
Does it make any sort of reaction?
It sees you there.
Don't let it out.
So it is active.
Yes, it is. It is active. It has been put in here awaiting repairs, according to the note on the guard table.
Can I visually see what repairs might be needed?
You don't see nothing's like kind of like leaping to your mind. You're looking at it. I mean, his arms seem to be moving and functioning. His head's acknowledging your movements. He's kind of like following you and looking at everyone in the room. He's able to move from foot to foot.
Stick your hand in the cage.
No, that's a terrible idea. Even I know that.
Don't be a weird. Stick your hand in the cage.
Okay, so there's two buttons.
What
At
if I was
this,
there?
there's two
Why don't
buttons
you
to
just
this.
hit the button and come through?
Maybe he did, and he can't.
Let's
Never
Um,
said anything.
let's. There's nothing else to see here, really.
So this
Right.
button goes to the laboratory, and this button goes to the conveyor room that we saw
I think
before.
we should just
Yes.
wait for Manu to come.
Well, I don't know if Manu's going to come, so why don't we go to the conveyor room in hopes that maybe we can go from the conveyor room back to where Manu is.
That's a fair point.
That's what I was thinking too.
Mitch,
'Cause I knocked
would
on the
like
door,
to
no
tap
answer.
on, first the left button, then the right button.
All right. Are you just gonna go tap tap, or are you gonna actually like tap and wait for something to happen before tap and doing something else?
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to hit the button, and the door will open, showing the prison again. You
Right.
see your
Do
party.
we see him?
Cool.
Yeah, you see him.
Can we be like, come on?
I'll head inside.
Okay. Yeah, you head inside. The door closes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inside, you see the clockwork guard in the cage. You also see that strange wood box that's very hot in the corner.
He puts
And-
his hand in the.
That's cool.
I didn't. Okay.
I vote the laboratory. That sounds cool.
Was it when we looked inside the laboratory? Were there people in there?
You didn't see anything, but you also didn't really see anyone inside the prison when everyone
Right,
looked
but
into
we
the
did
prison
see
too.
people. We did see people in the conveyor belt.
Yes,
Right.
you did. You saw 2 little machines working on a conveyor belt.
Okay.
machine men that look like small gnomes.
Okay, which room?
Laboratory. I hit the laboratory.
Laboratory?
button.
All right.
Is there? Okay. Was there a
Well,
lock
move you
on the
guys,
box?
and then the box? No, the box
Yeah,
has no lock on it.
No lock on it. Okay.
It's real hot.
It said it was
Yes,
a
it's
heating
definitely
box,
hot.
right?
It definitely feels very hot. It's not quite like a fire hot, but like, if you're cooking on a fire, like, how the pan can get kind of hot, like the handle gets warm. It definitely is like that type of
And it
warm.
said what on it, Mitch?
It doesn't say anything on the box.
Oh.
No,
The-
in the
Oh, the
note.
note.
The
On
note,
the note it says for storage here, heated box.
for
How
storage
big is the
heated
box?
What would you
Um,
store in a heated box?
It's large. It'd be in D&D. It'd be large.
Yeah.
How big? Like 10 feet, 15 feet,
10
20 feet.
Large as 10 feet.
10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot.
I mean, we could
Okay.
open it if you guys want.
Yeah.
No, I think we should just keep going.
I think we should. If it looks like it could possibly have a 10-foot dragonborn in it, I think we should maybe take a peek. Right?
Yeah, I'm on board.
It's not locked or anything, though, right? It's just got a lid on it that can be pulled right off.
Lid.
Yeah. I will.
It's flipped up, but yeah, it's not latched. It's just a lid that you can flip up.
Is the
And-
lid at the top of 10 feet? Is there a way for a dwarf to get up there?
You could probably stand on this chair, pull the chair over.
All right. I'll pull a chair over.
Okay.
I'll stand on the top of the chair
Yeah.
and
all right.
I'll cast guidance on myself
Okay.
and I'll open the box.
You open the box, and with a quick flick of the wrist, you open the box, revealing a white dragon wormling. It looks like it's sleeping, and kind of like as you open the box, it starts to kind of like turn in its sleep.
Close the box.
I close the box
You close the
Slowly.
box.
slowly.
You close the box.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything coming from the box.
You guys
I
don't think
walk
we can
away.
take it? Let's
I
take
step
it.
away and I say,
We
"Hey
still
guys."
don't know how big the rest of this
I
place
say, "Hey
is.
guys, there's a dragon in there, like a baby white dragon in there.
I'm sorry. What?
There is a baby
You are
white
right.
dragon
I don't
in
believe
that
you.
box."
Right,
I
sure
believe
there
them.
was.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I
let's.
hit the laboratory
That
button.
would be why it
Okay.
would be so warm.
I hold it down so everyone can get through.
It's like
Yeah.
an incubator, except it's already
Oh,
been
God, where
hatched.
did I go?
I'm sorry, I moved you so I can move everyone. So I put the
Oh.
buttons on the token layer because technically I could change the buttons. So
Okay.
Um,
We come back here, and we make
Mhm.
sure to pick that back up.
Pick what back up?
Box with the dragon in it?
Yes.
We'll deal with that
No.
later. Later.
all right.
No,
Wink,
we're not
wink.
gonna do that. That's gonna. No.
I said wink, wink.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
Um,
I don't think the dragon
So-
guy's gonna let this go.
yeah, everyone go through the laboratory door.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
fuck it.
You guys arrive in a laboratory. On the lab, as you guys enter the lab, you'll actually. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. This dude actually has to say. As you get into the lab, you'll hear someone saying hello. Hello, is that you, Tierney?
No?
Uh,
On the
Yes.
counter, you'll see what looks like a brain in a jar with two kind of like mechanical, almost crab legs, and
like
to
crag.
the crab,
Crag.
like the crustacean.
No, I was referring to the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Crag.
I did not get the reference at all. I
Sorry.
dropped.
No.
I'm sorry. That's
No,
my
sorry,
bad.
We're not flaky.
Oh well, she hasn't come by here recently.
Okay.
Well, who
What
are
is
you?
this?
What
What
that's
is-
a staff. It's a.
Manu.
We're new.
Who are you?
I'm a Lakey Doom staff.
Is
I
this
was,
your room staff?
No, that was something I was helping the Clockwork Queen work on. I mean, I was her mentor at one point, but I got very, very sick, and we were gonna make a clockwork body for me, but we kept on having setbacks, and then she stopped coming down here to the lab.
It seems like
It's
she's
been
had a lot of
lonely.
Clockwork bodies working. Were they
Yeah.
not good enough somehow?
They're not actually for brains. They're for just clockwork animations. That's the difference. I still want to be a person. I just don't want to, like, not exist anymore.
That makes sense.
It's been lonely here. What are you guys
What is
doing?
this?
We're actually looking for the Clockwork Queen.
Oh, she's probably in the suite.
Can you tell us how to get there?
Is that the house
Uh,
button?
I don't know. I can't see.
Well, but you were around here when you could, weren't you?
Not this building, no.
Oh.
What does this staff do?
So
I
how
feel
do
like
you
the
get to
house
the suite?
button is storage. It looks kind of like
Um,
storage.
All right. Sorry. So the staff is actually a spear. It's a shiny silver staff with a glass point on the tip with small sapphires that dot the entire length. There's 2 curly copper wires attached to either side with the wires ends terminating in 2 separate flasks, one filled with a silvery liquid and the other one with a brown liquid.
Sounds pretty.
It's a spear,
Yes.
a two-handed weapon. Interesting.
And
Yes.
how do you get to the suite?
I don't. I stay here.
He's been stuck here.
I can't. If I jump off the
Poor
counter,
soul.
I'll never get back up.
How long have you been on the counter?
So when was the last time you saw her?
I don't know. It's just darkness. I can only hear things.
Can we
So
take him with us?
No, we can't.
Yeah, we
You,
can.
you imagine he's pretty small. You could
Yeah,
fit him
let's
in the
take him.
We could
How
definitely.
would you like to get out of here?
I mean, if it means dealing with people again, that'd be great. It's so tedious and boring and horrible being locked in here by myself.
Yes.
Can we
I mean,
pull
I
the
don't
cheese
know
guy
if we're
in my
gonna.
backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You have a leaky deep staff in your backpack. He weighs 5 pounds.
Noted.
I would like to pick up this spear, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah. He doesn't. Well, the leaky doesn't care.
Well, can we ask Aliki like if he knows
it
anything
does.
about the staff or like what it does or how to use it?
Aliki tells you it's well, we were working on a staff on a spear, like a kind of technological version of getting ice magic through a spear. It's not
Mhm.
ready yet though. It's still waiting the final steps, but we were in argument over what they would need. We need something to
Okay.
kind of trigger the ice. And we were fighting over which one or what method would be best.
What were the possible methods?
You could use it to run through the heart of a white dragon, or which I'd detest
Oh.
because there's no need to end a life over just some measly little spear. I imagine that you could also accomplish the same one by channeling a high level cold spell into it.
What
You know, that
about
seems-
the breath of a dragon that was cold?
Unless it was very, very strong, I don't think it would accomplish it. Because it's hard to channel that breath weapon.
I gotcha.
Okay, take it with
Well,
us
thank you. Yeah, definitely.
for a rainy day.
Out of curiosity, would one be more potent or make the weapon stronger than the other? Like, would a cold spell be just as effective as stabbing a white dragon?
I'm unsure. That's where our argument came to
Okay.
kind of a stopping point. Was I was unwilling to help her
Kill the
devise a
dragon.
weapon that resolved the needed the killing of another being, and she was more applicable to it.
Well, you know she's
Yeah.
already got the dragon here, right?
I did not.
Yeah.
Yes, she does, and we are going to stop her from using it for that purpose.
I
Well,
think
we
that's
could
the
just break-
thing to do.
Well,
I
let's
think
go
then.
try and find her then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what does this look like? This right button, Mitch? Looks
Right
like
button.
nails.
Top.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the
so
top. Sorry.
you have one button, and yeah, it looks like kind of like nails. It's a symbol. It looks like a symbol. And you have another button that looks like another symbol.
Like storage.
Okay.
I like the bottom.
The bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom one looks less harmful.
Why don't we push the bottom one and look, and then push the top one and look, without going
That
in?
sounds fair.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll push the bottom one.
Okay. You push the bottom one. You see like a storage room. It has boxes. You can hear a couple things moving around in the room, but you don't see anything.
I would also like to search the desk while they're pushing buttons.
Yeah, you could search the desk. There's pretty much just scribblings and kind of like scrabblings. You imagine that if you look at it, you can see the exact way in what they were trying to design as far as his body and her, but just a quick glance doesn't really tell you much more than that.
Take him with us.
Okay.
Try and build him a body long term.
Yeah, absolutely. I take the notes with me.
Sure.
Are
you have
these
the
just
notes.
like random pots and things on the counters or
They're
bookshelf?
not random pots and things. They look like they hold reagents for different things.
Mm.
Okay, can we push the nail button?
Yeah, you push the nail button and you hear something over the intercom in the room. You hear Nimrod patrol commencing. And you see
Nimrod?
yes, Nimrod.
Okay.
And you see a table with a globe on it and a series of doors, but you don't see anything in it.
Maybe check out the storage room first, or do you
No,
guys want
I
to go
think
through
it's
this?
some kind of a security room or something. The globe could be something for scrying, and it might be some sort of hub.
You want to go through that one first, then?
Yeah.
It could also be.
It also has a patrol that's been activated, apparently.
Well, that could be an
That was over the
It
intercom.
could be an
Yes.
announcement that's being announced to the security area. They didn't
Yeah,
say
I don't
where
think it was
the
anything
patrols
that-
were going.
It's just normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you see? You saw like a globe on a table, Mitch?
Yeah, there's like a globe on a table and a bunch of doors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm in favor of that one. I think there's.
Yeah, that might be like security headquarters or something.
Yeah, there's a bunch of TVs where we can see all the different camera angles.
All right. I'm gonna move you guys together. You have a leaky in your backpack. I'm not gonna bring the token with you guys.
Sounds good.
And
All
we
right.
do also have the spear.
And the spear and the notes. The spear is just the picture there is just to get your attention that it exists.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys walk into the room, and there's a couple buttons on the walls. There's the table with the globe on it. It's a nice room. It's got wood floors, unlike everything else so far.
So there's 5 doors in this room, but 2 buttons.
Yes.
Can I look at the globe?
Yeah, when you look at the globe, you see a strange robot moving about what looks like the furnace room, and you can hear intruders detected
Shit.
pursuing, and he seems to be wandering around the boiler room.
Yeah, I would imagine that is the Nimrod patrol.
That's like that one story where these boys get lost in an alternate dimension, and they have this robot thing chase them from like a game or something, right? Yes.
Hmm.
So the top button looks like a safe.
Oh man, yeah, it
The
does.
bottom one looks like I don't
A
know.
fire, like maybe the
fire
furnace
symbol,
room.
Kinda. You want to?
Yeah.
And then there's other doors here, but I imagine like we can't get to them because they lock, or can't go through them.
Well, why don't we push the safe button and see what we see?
Okay. If you push the safe button, you see a large door with a normal-sized lock.
A large door with a normal size. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we push the fire button, what do we see?
Push that one.
Who's gonna push that one?
Uh,
How about let's
Are
think
we-
about what we want to do first before we press that button, because that's where
Okay.
Nimrod could be.
so we're thinking that possibly that would give him like a straight shot back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fire. He's in the furnace
Yep.
room.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
So,
So,
Mitch,
then-
can we like look at these doors and they're locked from this side, correct?
Yeah, all the other doors you can't you can run at them
Have
as
to
hard
go
as you
through the
want.
buttons. Okay.
They don't even budge. They're
Those,
hard in place. It might as well
well,
be a
those are
wall.
probably just doors to this room.
Yeah.
But you would notice
This-
that all the doors you enter through, if you were to do the same test, you
Same thing
wouldn't be able to
happens.
get through. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so there's
do we
only
want to
one
go
exit.
through the safe room?
I guess that's that's literally our only option unless we want to go and run into Nimrod.
We
think
can push
the-
Nimrod off later.
Yeah, let's hit the safe button. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna move you guys, and then I'll move you over. Yeah. You guys arrive in the safe room. Inside is a large wood door with a normal sized lock. It looks like a key lock.
Ooh, do we still have that key?
Ah, yes, I have that.
Does the key look like it'll fit?
Yeah, it's about the same size.
All right. Let's try
I'll try it. Why not?
Okay. Yeah. Sergeant, go ahead and move up and try it. The door.
Oh, that's the door. That huge thing at the
yes,
top
that
wall.
huge
Oh my-
thing is the door. Yeah. You're able to put the key in the keyhole, and the door opens up, and you just see piles of coins, platinum and gold, just piles as high as the ceiling, 20-foot ceiling.
We found the stash, guys.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah,
Don't
hold
go
up.
in it. Don't go
It's a
in
trap.
it. It's like Aladdin. Don't touch anything but
Can
the
I make
lamp.
a do I think it's real kind of a check?
It's shiny and gold. Your passive would tell you it looks real.
It's not ours. Don't touch it. We're
Yeah,
here for a
hold up, 'cause
purpose.
we need that guy first before we go robbing the place.
Okay, good call.
Sergeant, I can't hear you. You're talking. Sorry.
Does this look like a bed or a desk?
Looks like a desk.
This one.
That looks like a desk.
Okay. That I think that might be like her place.
Yeah.
We want to go through this, guys?
Yeah.
Well,
Take the
I
key
think-
back, Sergeant.
Let's go check
yeah,
out
take-
the penthouse.
Right,
Let's
yeah,
close
okay.
the door.
Close the door. Take
Let's-
it back.
Okay.
We lock it back up and we close the door.
All right. And you hit
To the desk room,
the desk room?
Yeah.
All right.
To the penthouse. Or so we think.
maybe.
To the penthouse.
study.
Yes.
To the study.
Yeah. No, it looks like an office to you.
Mitch, can you ping us as you're...
Oh, there's the
Sorry.
penthouse.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Is there
It
anything
looks like
of
an office
interest
to you.
on this desk?
Cool. Can we look at the desks? Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
1 second. Let me double check before I give you an official answer on that one.
Can I sit in the chair and feel if it's comfy?
Yeah, it's very comfy.
Cool.
It feels very expensive to you.
Except
cool.
for it's a mimic.
No, it's not.
This is her private office, guys. This chair.
Yeah, there's
This wouldn't
a
just be anybody's chair.
yeah, there's some ledgers. I mean, nothing like incriminating or anything, but there's some ledgers lying around on the desk if you'd like to try
What
to
about
look
this-
at them.
What about this table?
Yeah, sure.
Same thing. Yeah, if you want to look around, go ahead and roll me an intelligence or investigation check.
Telecor. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be at advantage, but
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I don't have advantage either. Well, I guess I rolled 19 first.
Yeah,
you rolled a nat 20.
everybody but Sergeant, you're able to make sense of the ledgers. The ledgers are pretty much just there's nothing incriminating. It's not like, oh, I'm selling anything to underground things. They're all just literal ledgers but they're saying that she's pulling in about 10,000 gold per month from her.
Damn.
Damn, she's
And we found it.
Yeah, and so all the ledgers, like you go back years and years between the desk and the table over there, years, and it's just
What
10,000,
does
about
she-
10,000 gold per month.
Did
When
we
was her
get like
last
what she
transaction?
actually does for a living?
Yeah, she sells her
words.
she does clockwork mechanisms. So like the sign that that the Dame of Dirt has, with the bugbear that's like hammering,
Kind
she
of
does
like
that
a-
kind of clockworkness.
Mm.
And
Kind of
the
like a
robots that she
cuckoo
has.
clock. Like
Right.
a cuckoo clock kind of a thing.
You also see them all assigned Tareen Silverthorn.
That makes sense.
Can I-
She
can we tell-
made the Game of Thrones intro.
Can we tell when, like her latest transaction, when it was?
This month is still open, but last month is closed with about 15,000 gold in
Right,
sales.
was there a sale? What's her most recent sale? Like, is that what she's maybe doing right now? Is that why she's not here? I'm just trying to-
Her most recent sale is to Barnabas Crispy of Luskin, and he is ordering a clockwork sign for his apothecary where it looks like bubbles are rising out of a vial.
And
Like
when
they're
is
just
that
going
dated?
up and down.
Is it
It's
dated at all?
stated that the order was placed last week, but it's coming up soon for completion.
Okay. Anything else of any interest in here?
There's a couple blank pages that still have her header for Tareen Silverthorn on them, and there's an oil painting on the wall of Braylene, which is the Dame of Dirt, on the wall with another woman.
Braylene?
Is
Yes,
it the
Dame of
woman
Dirt.
that
I
we're
thought the Dame. Oh, the
finding
Dame.
the husband for?
Yeah,
Oh, wait. Okay.
you'd recognize her as that, but it's
But we
labeled.
don't know what the clockwork lady
Yeah.
looks like.
It's labeled Braylene.
Okay, so Braylene, who is the Dame of Dirt, is in this picture with
Mhm.
another woman. Do we recognize the other
The
woman?
other woman is the
It's
clockwork. lady.
probably the clockwork
Yeah,
lady.
they both. Braylon looks younger, and they're both kind of smiling and happy to be together.
Do they look similar?
No,
Do they look
My-
like friends, not relatives?
they. What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
One of them looks very much kind of like earthen, and one of them looks more fiery. But they do
Okay.
bear some sort of resemblance to each other.
Okay.
Is the painting like just mounted? Is this just hanging on the wall?
Yeah, it's got a frame, but it's just hanging on a wall. It's not like, oh, it's embedded in the wall. It's like
I'm
there's
just
a
gonna
wire
take
and a
a
nail.
quick peek behind it to see if there's anything there on the back of it, either on the back of the painting or on the wall.
Behind the painting, there is a pouch containing 200 gold coins.
Put it back. It's not ours.
Yeah.
And a description of the women in the painting. So you have Braylene, who is the kind of gray-skinned, dark braids woman that you saw before, and you have another one who's paler with red, fiery hair.
Okay. All right, guys, you want to go to this house symbol?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we
All right,
push the house button.
Okay. You guys go in. You arrive inside the suite. As you arrive in the suite, you can
Holy
see
shit.
a series of clockwork guards along the walls and an older looking version of the woman that you saw standing next to Braylene in the painting down below, sitting at the desk. She goes, "Oh, you must be who Nimrod's looking for. Why have you come here? Don't tell me. It's the Dame of Dirt. Braylene has sent you here on the thing or another."
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yep.
Something like that, yeah.
She says you
Does
have her
that happen?
husband.
She's under the influence that I've done something underhanded to her, but she just continues to make poor business choices. It's not my fault that she can't keep anything running for long or be agreeable with anyone for more than 5 minutes.
Maybe that's why her husband ran away.
Her husband is here,
Yeah.
and she'll gesture down around the corner, and Xanther will pop out.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
jacket, dude.
Seriously.
We were trying to get her to stop this kind of foolishness. This is a kind of unheard. It's gotten to an unheard level of just sabotage. I mean, things are getting kind of a little out of hand. Before it was just kind of playful stuff, but now it's getting kind of serious.
So what
Can I ask-
happened that you guys seemed really close, if you don't mind me asking, and now she's trying to underhand stuff?
When our father died, he left me more of his estate than she got.
Oh,
And
that sucks.
So you guys are
I
sisters.
turned that into, yes, half sisters, stepsisters.
Okay.
We had different mothers, but one father that seemed to really enjoy Genasi for some reason or another. Anyway, I digress. He left me more, and I was able to turn it into. I used it to secure business deals with Neverwinter, and at the time it was beneficial for us both. But she viewed me as securing them as a kind of insult to her, and reacted very negatively. That's when she paid him. And Xander goes, "Yeah," to spy on me, and eventually fell in love with him. And then eventually he realized that what he was doing was rather childish and pedantic.
So, question. Are you two like? And I point at the Tureen and the dragon. Are you two like a thing?
No.
No.
No, the dragon was no. We were trying to get her. We were trying to get her to. We wrote a very convincing letter to get her to stop this. So the whole point was like I was going to stay here until she just agreed to stop, pretty much antagonizing her sister.
Gotcha. Now, do you love?
Okay.
Do you love Braylene?
I do, and I feel like this sort of unnatural, like hatred towards her sibling is kind of tearing her apart, and it's not really good for business either. It's gonna lead to her downfall.
When's the last time you guys actually sat down and talked to each other?
Do you say that to Xanther or to Trini?
To
Tureen.
Tureen. How do you say her name?
Trini. For me, years. It's been many years now. I can't remember.
What if you all come back with us to her, and we have a sit down, and we'll moderate it, like we'll mediate it, that rather, and make sure that she's not crazy. Well, crazier.
Or perhaps
As you're saying that, you see Pudrags walk over the desk. His finger is over a very large red button, and he presses it.
Oh, you piece of shit!
You just hear gears grinding to a halt. Everything is just like screeching, hollering, like you're throwing that car from like fourth gear straight into first.
I don't wait. I don't wait. I do not wait. I zap his ass with a.
You can roll an attack then.
I'm frying that little cold.
That's fine. You just got to roll an attack and hit him.
Where did these stairs come from?
You literally
the stairs open up as everything is.
He's trying to sabotage us, and I don't want to be on this. I want her to think we're working.
You do.
I know. I'm trying to find my freaking character sheet. I put it on a different screen. There it is.
Yeah. And people rush up the stairs that appear, as if they're holding actions, waiting for this.
Oh, and okay.
Yeah. So you hit him, and you will kill him. Pudrags is dead.
Wait, good.
You just killed Pudrags.
Dude, he totally fucking
He deserved
he deserved it. He fucking deserved it.
Brilliant will start is down here. And with her mud mephits and Lesser Clay Golem will point and say, "You at the Clockwork Guards," and say, "You need to stop them! Get my husband!" And points to you guys. You need to get him if you want your money.
Oh, so she showed up right after we stopped. Yeah, no, I don't work for her anymore.
All right.
I guess for rolling initiative, though, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Honestly, from what we've heard, I would side with the Clockwork Lady over the other lady. And I really don't like the fact that little Cobalt just betrayed us, and she set us up for this whole fucking.
I think we're all kind of on the Tureen side.
Yeah.
I think we've all kind of came to the conclusion that the Dame of Dirt is crazy.
Yeah, she's just a little jealous.
I'll be right back.
I do feel kind of bad about killing the world's oldest Cobalt, but
He couldn't even talk.
she must have sent him there with like instructions. So once you're in this room, hit the big red button.
Cool.
Oops. That was. All right. And on initiative 20, at the top of the throne order, Berlin will stand proud and heroic. Trine will duck behind the table, and Xanther is going to run behind the corner and hide under the bed.
Okay.
Ayala,
What is
Your
this right here?
it
That's
looks
the
like
clay,
yes.
clay golem? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah.
So is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to look to one side and then I'm going to look at both of them and be like, I don't really care if I get my money. I feel like we stepped in the middle of a family feud and it hurts my soul to see two sisters fighting each other. And I think we came here to try to save a loved one, and this said loved one and another loved one just wants to see this fighting against each other stop. So I'm just gonna nonchalantly be like, I think you guys should sit down and talk it out. I'm just gonna sit here on this lovely couch.
Okay. This clockwork guard is going to move forward past Grinmere, and he's going to try to stop this lesser clay golem. I believe he hits once on that.
With the 2 damage.
Yeah. All right. This one is going to try to slide past, and he's also going to go for the lesser clay golem. So, Mud Mephrites are going to go ahead, and they're going to start kind of swarming the Clockwork Guardian. This Clockwork Guard is going to move up here, and he's going to try to take care of the Mud Mephrit. This Clockwork Guard has to dash. Lesser Clay Golem pummels the Clockwork Golem. Manu, your turn.
Manu is going to join Ayla in saying, you really should talk about this. You both have so much to offer. If you work together, you could do so much more.
Okay. Astir.
Esther's way too hot-headed for that shit. Let's see what I can do here.
Ayla looks at Aster and eyes him suspiciously. Like, sit your ass down.
Let's make sure I don't hit any of the clockwork thing. Or maybe I could do something so I don't hit anything alive. Fuck, I don't know what to do. Big Gaster would probably try taking out some of these Mephits because he's pissed, but that was really fucking cheap. That's a really cheap blow. But she set us up for this whole fucking thing. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna take out some of these Mephits or at least hit them. So I'm gonna put an ice knife here, and then so I hit just these 3 things. I'm not gonna hit anything alive or anything, or well, I guess Mephits are alive, aren't they?
Yeah, technically, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold an can I hold an action to nuke here if things go south? Like further
I
south.
need a little bit more than just things goes.
Okay,
south.
no, actually, this is what I'll do. You know what? No, I won't. I won't do any. I'll throw a ray of frost at her. I'll hold an action to throw a ray of frost at her if she attacks any of my friends, or if any of her creatures attack any of my friends.
Okay.
Back up.
Yeah.
They're done.
That's fine. This next clockwork guard comes over, and he moves up, and he's gonna also go for this Mephrit right here. And they're putting in work on the Mephrites. Mephrites are gonna start swarming the clockwork guards, attacking. Clockwork guards move in. This Mephrit is dead. This next Mephrit moves up. He's trying to attack. Sergeant.
I am going to move 5, 10, 15 up
Mhm.
here. And I'm going to look to her and say, listen, I'm not good with words, but there has been a misunderstanding. Your husband and your sister, they love you, they care for you, they want to see the better of you, but you're kind of being a bitch from what I've been trying to understand.
Oh my god.
It's perfect.
We just got to talk about this.
Okay. Grinmere.
You're just kind of being a bitch right now.
You'd imagine that she could respond to you at an initiative 20. Grinmere, you're up. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast command,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say stop
On who?
to Braylene.
Okay. Do you have a save DC?
Yes, 14.
Yeah.
She rolled a nat 20.
What a bitch. Okay.
I told you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Smud Mephrit is going for this Clockwork Guards. Last Clockwork Guard has to dash to get up here, but he does. Mud Mephrit, he's going to be able to finish off this Clockwork Guard. Next Mud Mephrit does some work. Clockwork. Did I skip a player?
You
Like I-
skipped me.
I skipped you. Do you want to go? I'm sorry, I misclicked.
I
What
think
did they do on 20? What they do on 20?
Oh,
You know
20?
what?
She stands there and she goes, oh, we got this. This is fine. These machines are a dime a dozen.
Who says
And
that?
Braylene
Braylene and
I'm
Tyreen's
already
just cowering
responding.
behind the
Braylene is
desk.
poking her head out from underneath the desk and watching, but
But
she's
as
not
of-
taking any action.
Am I able
as
to
of-
respond to her?
If you'd like to use a reaction, you can.
Yes, I would like to use my reaction to say, Braylene, I do not think you understand. I will stop you and her and tie you up if that is what it takes to make
Tie
you
them
all
up
talk.
and sit them on the couch together.
As you say that, Treen will jump in and say, "Don't hurt her. She's an idiot, but she's still my sister." And
So, question: as of now, this entire fight has just been between essentially toys, right?
They're people's.
yes, the NPCs have been fighting. They have not taken an aggressive action towards you guys, as you have not yet kind of
It's
entered
just
the fight.
been clay versus robots.
Yes, you're the only one who's taken an aggressive action, and the people who are dictate or who are looking haven't seen it.
Okay.
Okay, so I can go.
Yeah, if you'd like to go.
I'm gonna come up in front of Braylene and I'm going to grab her hand, not lethally or anything, and just be like, please, I think your sister really cares about you. And she just wants to see or end this feud that's been going on for years. Please reconsider what you're doing.
You imagine she's already used her talking for this moment.
Okay.
All right. Clockwork guards start to go to work. They kill that guy. And they damage more of this lesser clay golem. Manu. You're
Derek, I
muted.
think you're muted.
He is.
Yo, I'm gonna come over here and use my bonus action to help Ayla with any persuasion or such checks that she might end up making.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to help Sergeant with any checks that he might be making.
Okay. S tier.
Esther rolls his eye, sits on the couch,
Mhm.
kicks his legs up on the table, grabs a fucking beer, and starts drinking it.
S tier is very comfy. This is a nice couch. It's very expensive.
Nice.
It looks
Awesome.
comfy.
It is
Okay.
very well suited for
Right.
clock. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna stay out of this.
Okay. Clockwork guards continue to kind of go to work. Mud Mephits go to work. Sergeant, it's your turn. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Sorry. May I use my action to allow her to respond?
I'll allow it, but I won't take your ability to respond to what she says briefly.
Okay, that's fine.
Trini takes everything that's good from me. Every time I get something going, she one-ups it and she takes it from me. She needs to be taken down the peg.
Okay.
If you'd like to respond briefly, you can.
I don't think she's trying to take anything from you. You're misunderstanding. There's a difference between family and business. It is a hard line to draw, but it is one that must be done. You cannot take offense in business, but you are still family.
Okay. You know, you can go ahead and roll a persuasion check for that with advantage because Manu's helping.
You got this.
Yeah, something kind of seems to strike a chord with her. All right, and she starts to kind of calm down, and all the clockwork and mud mephits and lesser clay golems start to kind of calm down, and everything kind of winds down, and it takes like a couple, let's say about a minute for everything to start winding down. And during this minute, we're gonna take a 5-minute break so I can use the bathroom.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then we'll get to the epilogue of what's going on.
During 1 minute, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Earth
Yes.
time is faster than D&D time.
I'm gonna go grab a drink then too.
Oh man, I was so nervous that whole time. I was like, when is he gonna ask for the persuasion check? When he's gonna ask for it, please ask for it.
My next move was going to cast guidance on either you or Ayla because y'all were spearheading that whole ordeal.
Much appreciated. Probably Ayla, since she would have been after me.
Well, she was the one that like grabbed the hand. She until you started doing it, she was the only one that had kind of made a not aggressive, but moved to do
Made
anything
close
with it.
contact.
Yeah. So when she grabbed the hand, so at the time it was going to be her, but then you did your thing, and I was like, man, I wish I could like reaction cast guidance on him real quick.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a second as well.
Oh, right on time.
All right.
I think we're still lacking 2 people.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I was
We'll
right
wait.
on time for Mitch
I'm
getting
early.
back.
Yeah, I am early because I overestimated. But yeah.
So question is command viewed as aggressive or like
Um,
you used a word that made it sound like I was because I thought
command is aggressive. You're actively casting a spell to try to influence another person. I'd call that an aggressive spell. Now, the fact that you were doing it mid combat and that no one here was particularly skilled at pointing out spellcasters meant that you were able to do so pretty much unnoticed. However,
Okay.
you would imagine that if you were fighting someone who is more skilled at detecting spellcraft, they'd know that you were trying to cast a spell. Whether they wouldn't know who you were targeting it or what spell it was, but they'd know that you'd be casting something at something.
gotcha.
That makes sense.
And they
That's
may
why-
not even know. So they may not even know the spell. So while
Right.
in my mind it's not necessarily an aggressive spell,
So,
it's the fact that I cast a spell that made it aggressive.
right. Let's say you're casting light, but you're casting it after threatening a dude for his life, right? That could be construed as aggressive because he doesn't know what spell you're casting. You're just casting magic. It's like, oh fuck, this guy just threatened to kill me. Now he's casting magic. Fuck, right?
Right. Okay.
That's
yeah, I
kind of where
gotcha.
I'm getting
Or
at with it.
even
Where
if it is command or something, like that's still, it's essentially robbing someone of their free will.
right. The thing I was getting at with it was that they'd be unsure what spell you were casting at this point.
Right.
Unless it's someone who's actually a skilled spellcaster, they wouldn't be able to detect. I mean, same thing with Astir. Like, they wouldn't be able to detect what spell he's holding or what spell he's going to cast.
Now,
Mhm.
but like from my religious perspective, I would not think that I was rude or necessarily cross any lines, right? Or
You might feel like you were justified because you're trying to end this fight earlier.
yeah,
But you know that if that casting like spells targeting people like that can be construed as rude or aggressive.
right.
You
Right.
know
So
that you feel justified in your action though.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if I was going to get hit in the head with a hammer later or not.
No, that's a different thing. That was, in my opinion,
I
that was a
love
very
that
different
one.
thing. Yeah, that was
Okay.
in my opinion, that was
Deserved.
a fun one. Yeah, there was
Okay.
no need for you to do that to the goblin. That's why it's retribution, man.
Yeah,
You were unnecessarily violent to someone during your retribution, and it came back to bite you. Your deity is there, man.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who you helloing?
Yeah.
Hello, it's
Hello.
me. I'm
Yeah.
1,000 miles away. Sorry. Do we have
We're just
everyone or
waiting
no?
for Sergeant.
So
I think so, but I'm also early. Like
Well.
5 minutes was a little much for what I need to take care of.
We have Sergeant back.
We do? All right. So yeah, so the fight pretty much winds down. No one kind of the clockwork guards don't really move, and the muds Mephits don't move. The clay golem doesn't move. Like, they're not fighting each other anymore, but they're not really yielding any ground to each other. Tareen will say, yes, we really do need to talk this out. I mean, your kind of hatred is getting to a point of kind of absurdity.
Could I yell to, is his name Xanther?
Yeah, Xanther.
Xanther, perhaps you could come join this conversation?
He'll stick his head out from under the bed and he'll go, well, okay.
The fighting's not happening. Come on, man.
Okay.
Your suit's gonna get dirty.
You know, clockwork vacuums do an amazing job. Let me tell you, if I had the coin, but
It's like a rainbow.
Yeah. you notice that the floors was pretty much pristine until the mud efforts and clay golem showed up and started getting
Those
pretty dirty.
dicks.
Yeah. You, Tareen will say, I really appreciate you guys, even though you did break into my place and kind of stir up a little bit of trouble. I really do appreciate your help. If I can be assistance to you in the future, I really do owe you a favor for kind of bringing me and my sister together like this. And
Oh, it's good now. They're together now.
well, Tareen is just happy to be able to have a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not fine.
Right.
Yes. Now, if you would excuse us, I'd rather if we talked in private.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
family matter. We get it.
Of course, yes.
Absolutely. Do you want us to like just see our way out, or kind of wait in a different room?
Well, the stairways there will lead down, but do you have other business to attend to here?
Yes, we had actually hoped to speak with both of you on the matter of setting up trade routes with the village of Briarwood, but it can wait.
Yes, well, I'm sure that I can work something out, but I'll have you know that most of my creations are quite expensive.
Of course. We're looking more for the long term, the future.
Yes, well, I think this does a great deal for any sort of long-term agreement between your settlement and me.
We'll see our way out.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to go down and you walk out and you're surrounded in woods on the outside of the tower. Sorry, I'm closing a couple pages.
I guess we're not getting that 1,000 gold, guys.
No, we're not. But at least she won't.
We have two business partners now.
At least she'll no longer be concerned about where her husband is, so she'll be able to restart trade with Flint.
Yeah. What I was thinking too.
So, not a total loss.
Oh yeah, no,
not
right.
A total win either.
Both would have been cool.
We did the right thing. That will be reward enough in the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, there was no way we were doing anything different there.
Right.
I mean, we have a friend now. He's in your backpack.
Oh, we got that dude.
Oh shit.
You do still have him.
I did steal that guy. My bad.
I mean, we technically didn't steal him.
That's right,
He
wanted
said
to come.
he wanted to go.
Manu, I've got this great idea.
You're not stabbing the dragon either.
What? No, I
No.
don't want to stab a dragon.
Definitely not.
We're taking this guy back to the city and putting him in charge of something.
Yes, yes, cool, whatever. But check it, Manu. What if we build him a body? Me and you build him a body together.
I have the notes of what they were designing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's
I feel
build him a
like
body,
your guys'
dude.
Level of experience. I don't know that that's doable at this.
It's not an immediate goal, but it's a goal.
I've got like Smith's tools. I'm sure that's something.
Like I said, not an immediate goal, but it's a goal.
Yeah. I would like to research and start that thing, like building this.
Sure.
Building him a body.
Go
If
ahead
it
and
takes
roll. You can roll either Arcana or an intelligence check. Your pick.
Arcana or
Are we able to
intelligence.
start this right now?
You're able to. If anyone wants to try to discern the notes, they're able to roll that.
Okay.
I
did you
don't
mean in
know
Arcana
shit.
or investigation?
No, intelligence.
Okay.
I knew what I said.
Just all right. It seems
It's
odd,
fine.
but I'm okay.
You're right, it is, but that's how so Arcana was added in by me. The intelligence check was added by the guy who actually wrote the module. So I'm
Do you
trying
want
to
to
offer.
build a body?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Manu, you imagine you and Grinmere could probably make all the mechanical components, all the gears, springs, sprockets, all that kind of stuff. But there's a certain magical element that you might want to pursue. You need someone who's a little bit more book learned in magic to kind of pursue that element.
Well, we have nobody for that right now, but like I said, this is not an immediate thing.
And
Exactly.
then
Like
you
we
also
can.
might want someone who's a little bit more in tune with the actual artificing of
Well,
actually putting them all exactly together.
Fortunately, I have
Oh.
just such a person in my backpack.
Yes.
Oh, because
So-
he actually trained the Artificer
Yes.
Queen.
Yes, so fortunately, I have just such a person for that in my backpack.
Perfect.
What
Yeah.
a coincidence.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna build that Crag's fucking robot guy. He's gonna live in the belly.
We're going to build him a robot body, just not
Yeah.
right immediately.
Yeah.
I want him to look exactly like the dude from
Yeah,
Ninja
that's
Turtles.
not happening just because I'm tired of hearing you reference it.
He's gonna look like George Clooney. End of discussion.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are able to start kind of walking in the general direction of Briarwood. It takes you a lot longer. You kind of get to Briarwood, kind of getting towards dusk. You feel like you walked a lot farther on this way than you did underground. Like it just a lot more terrain to cover.
Okay.
But you do get back to Briarwood. And sure. Remove a couple of guys from this map here. As you guys are walking into Briarwood, you see a plume of smoke as a building catches fire in front of you.
Oh fuck, where's that fucking dragon?
Right?
Ah.
All right.
That's not
So-
a dragon. That's a fire element.
What is that?
Right. Roll initiative.
Hey, where are we at?
I mean, I'm also not thrilled that there's a fire elemental lighting shit on fire, but I thought it was the dragon come back to fuck with us.
Oh, the beginning one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Never see the end of him.
Mitch, all I see is black.
Mhm.
I only see 3 of us
Okay.
on the actual map.
You're very much right. I will fix that. That is my bad.
Okay.
I do not know how I missed you.
I will
There you
not. I will not hang you.
I don't see
Hey.
Gunmeter though.
And Sergeant, I missed you.
Sergeant either. Yeah.
There.
He only
All
got
right,
3
I'm
of us.
slipping. I am slipping. That's my bad. All right.
You're drinking too much.
Not at all. Guinness is 4%. Man.
This dragon's milk is 11.
Yeah. See, there's a bit of a difference. You'd agree.
A difference of 7, in fact.
It matters a lot.
It's okay. I didn't drink anything. I just ate some well-baked goods.
Yes.
Were they
All
as
right.
delicious as those apple pies?
So
Yeah, it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So
Sounds delicious.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich isn't baked.
Not
You
that
missed
bread
it.
is.
So as you guys are turning in to see this house erupts in flame as a fire elemental. You can see kind of through the skeleton of the house. Is there? You can see Shireen Stormfell in a corner. She's surrounded by some sort of strange circle that's kind of glowing in the ground. She looks very scared. You look like she's kind of just cowering in the corner. The fire elemental is kind of just takes this turn and just starts lighting more of the house on fire as the fire is just growing and growing around him.
Yeah, that's an issue.
And let me put Sergeant on. Right, there we go.
Yeah, let's go get those
Yep.
buckets.
Oh, shoot. So, Sergeant, you get to go before the fire elemental actually... We'll say the fire elemental went this turn. We'll skip him for now. He did that with his... He did that with his turn, starting to set this house more on fire.
all right.
You see him set the house on fire more.
First, I'm gonna move.
There's also a well with buckets.
Yeah, 25 feet to there. Bonus action to go into my earth stance. And then I'm going to fill a bucket of water.
Sure, you have a bucket of water.
And then I guess another 5 feet, and that's my turn.
Okay. Fire elemental already went. A Grinmere.
Yeah. If I stand where the stack of buckets of water are,
Mm-hmm.
can I reach the well?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will move to there,
Mm-hmm.
and I will fill a bucket of water as well.
Okay.
And that is my yeah, that's me.
All right. Eleanor is also going to start running towards the well. She's going to fill a bucket with water as well before taking 5 feet.
Do we know Eleanor? Is she?
She's the person you
Town
appointed
guard.
town guard. She's the self-appointed town guard that you acknowledged.
Got it.
Yes, you are the town guard. Congratulations.
Just a mechanical note for those who are grabbing buckets of water. A bucket of water has a 10-foot reach.
That's
Mechanical
Okay.
note. Okay.
And does it slow us down at all?
It does not slow you down. Consider it an auto hit item, but it's going to be a fixed damage.
Okay. Cool.
Ayla.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a bucket as well.
Okay.
I'm guessing if I fill the bucket of water, I cannot dash then as well.
No, you can use an object interaction to get a bucket of water from the well.
And then dash.
Yeah, if you want to.
Then could I have dashed?
You noobs.
No, because you didn't ask.
Oh, fucking motherfucker. I thought it was an action to get the bucket as well. Okay.
All right.
Um,
You need to move 1 step forward to get a 10-foot range.
so I can get here.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to.
Splash them.
Are elementals like normally like just randomly pissed off at the world?
Fire elementals normally catch things on fire and enjoy having things on fire.
Do they normally try to set humans on fire?
If
No,
they're
it tries
around.
to
Humans are flammable.
Yeah.
I don't think they normally just appear though on their own.
They don't really like. They're from a different plane. All right, which is well known. They're from a different plane. They're more concerned about themselves, and they enjoy fire, and they think that everything
Okay.
should be on fire. Fire is the best state of everything.
Shireen is not on fire at the moment.
She's
Right?
not.
like-
She's still in the magic circle.
Yeah, I feel like she summoned it by accident or something.
Okay, I'm gonna be that asshole, and I'm gonna throw a bucket of water on this guy.
Okay, your bucket's now empty, but you
Does
do.
it? Does the water just go like in steam?
That's a little cold. damage.
He looks. It did damage. It did some. Like he doesn't look as thrilled to be on fire as he was before. Like you did something to him.
Oh, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Esther.
Aster kind of looks at everyone just grabbing buckets of water inside.
You got magic.
And he's gonna drop a double snowball swarm and probably completely obliterate that cart too. Sorry about that, but we're gonna go ahead and take.
It's already
him.
kind of starting to be on
Yeah,
fire. Go ahead and roll.
yeah. We're gonna put out as much fire as we can and drop as much cold on it, that whole area.
Okay.
So. So it's going to be 2 attacks. One of them is going to be quickened.
Okay.
Ooh, the second damage is crap. So he takes half from both, or full. I don't know how they handle cold damage exactly.
I'll double check it, but I'm.
Oh, I don't think they take. I don't think they don't.
Fine.
I don't think they take
Yeah.
more.
No, they
I
don't take
think
more
they
from
don't-
cold.
But they don't take less either. I don't think.
Or yeah, no, they don't.
12.
Yeah, 12
Yeah, they don't
damage.
take. Yeah, he took it. You did something to him. He looks worse for the wear.
Okay.
Anything else?
Hey, question. Did it look like that did more or less than the water?
It's kind of hard to tell. They're very close.
Okay. The combined 2 looks close to the water?
Yeah, just because he passed both the saves, you would think.
Okay.
He got
Got
out of the way of a lot of that.
Okay.
Manu.
Manu's going to have to dash to get to the well.
Or Manu.
grab a bucket of water and
Okay.
move, and he finish his dash right there.
All right. Shireen is looking even more scared, and she's very frightened of this fire elemental. She's still kind of cowering in the circle. She's unwilling to kind of leave the circle, it seems.
She's afraid of the living glob of fire? Why?
Yes. And for all points and benefits, Shireen's a 13-year-old girl. She's not an adult. She's just very scared.
I have words with her afterwards.
Sergeant.
I'm gonna have words with her about
I'm
representing
gonna
human children better.
run up a bit.
What's up?
I like that. Sergeant, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's see. That was 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, and I'm gonna toss my bucket of water on it.
Okay. Your bucket of water hits him because it's not hard to hit him with some water. And it looks like it does a good amount of damage to him. About average for what's being done.
All right, cool.
Anything else?
Do I have any other actions to do?
I mean, you have a bonus action technically. Do you wanna do something
Yes, I
else?
will take a dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay. The fire elemental is going to be pissed at you guys. He's going to step forward.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah. And he's not going to just stop right there. He's going to actually go like this.
Oof.
Yeah.
Manu, no.
And because he entered both your squares, you each take 10 fire damage.
How many? Derek, you're muted.
Can I use my reaction to douse myself in the water to help?
You could do that to half the damage.
Yeah, alright. Sounds
And
How
he's
much
gonna
HP do you have, Derek?
good. Good question.
I mean, total.
13.
and he's gonna swing at Ayla.
He misses.
All right. Grin or
Wait, am I on fire or no?
not yet.
No, because he missed.
This isn't
right?
so you're confusing him with the Princes of
Yes.
the Princes of the Apocalypse fire elemental, which is a different type of fire
Well,
elemental than the one that I'm currently
your
playing.
thing says that if it hits, he ignites the object and it takes fire damage at the start.
She said missed. She
Actually, it doesn't even say
21.
hit. It just says if the target is a
Yeah.
creature.
Whatever. If it hits, it didn't hit. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Disregard.
I
I'll
was
tell
like,
you.
wait, I don't want to
Yeah.
be on fire.
I'll tell you.
My turn, right?
Yes, your turn.
Okay. I stroll up here. Boom.
Okay.
Actually, no, I want to come to here.
All right.
I want to throw my water
All right.
in such a way that it hits Manu and the fire elemental. Is that a thing I can do?
Sure. You imagine that it's not going to do as much damage as normal to the.
Would it help Manu?
It will.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Manu's not actually on fire right now, right?
He's standing in the fire.
Why would I just stand in fire? That's a terrible plan.
Well, you
Right.
won't, but your next turn's going to happen, and then you
Yeah.
might move.
Oh, I'll be
So yeah,
fine.
I will do it in such a way that it hits both of them, both Manu and the elemental.
Manu, you're unsure what effect this will have. It'll become apparent on your turn.
Cool.
The fire elemental looks a little bit worse for the wear, but not by a lot.
And then is it my action to throw that water?
It is an action to throw the water. It's an attack action.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Okay. Um, Eleanor is gonna run up and throw her water on him. And she's gonna also step back and refill her bucket.
She's a smart cooker.
Ayla, go ahead. It's your turn.
So I have a question that I don't know as a player, and I don't know if my character would know. What happens if you try to pull someone out of a summoning circle on the ground?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
I don't know that. I know absolutely nothing.
It's perfectly safe to do that. Just do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just
So since Ayla has like no fucking clue, she's gonna come over here and try to pull. She's gonna pull Manu out of this fire elemental's body.
Okay. You could use an action to pull Manu out.
That's fine. And then
Okay.
can I move him like a couple feet away?
You could put him on the other side of you.
That's fine.
Okay. Yep. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Quick question: what color dragon is Sargent?
I think he's the cold kind.
I am a silver.
Okay.
Astir.
Is Manu actually on fire right now?
That should
No.
be.
Okay.
Granmere kind of got him really wet.
Okay, I just want to make sure he wasn't going to burn to death in one turn. Not that I could probably get there anyways. I'm just
Not
going to go
yet
ahead and
burned to death, but I'm working on it.
I'm going to go ahead and just Ray of Frost it. Because Aster isn't all about getting caught on fire.
Okay.
See if I can hit him, though. Oh, yeah. At least the crit saved the damage from being shit.
Yeah. You definitely hit him.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and move up here.
Okay.
And I'm going to fill a bucket with water. That's like not an
All right.
action, right? That's just a thing.
Object interaction.
Yeah. It's an object interaction.
All right, so, and I kind of use my object interaction to hand that bucket off to somebody else instead of using my action.
No, because you use your object interaction.
No, I know
So
not
in
this.
future,
I mean,
yes, you can. Yes,
Okay,
you can in the
perfect.
future. But
Okay.
you can't right now because you just used it.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it for me.
Okay. Manu?
Yeah, okay. So now not being on fire anymore, which is much more pleasant than being on fire, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Manu's going to come
From
and-
experience.
Yes, come and refill his bucket of water and toss it at the fire elemental,
Okay. You hit him.
and then move further away from the fire elemental.
All right. On initiative 20, Marcus will kick down the door, and he's going to actually fire some magic missiles.
Oh, now he wants to come out and help.
He was reading a book. He didn't even
Welcome to the fight, fucking Marcus.
and he'll fire. And your cleric and Kelsandra will also step out and realize that the only aggressive spell she has is something that's called Sacred Flame, and second guess is trying to light this guy on fire.
It's radiant, damn it!
Yeah, it's
She's not a
radiant
cleric,
damage.
the priest. She's not combat savvy, she's spellcasting savvy. And then two thugs will also appear, and they'll both just charge the fire elemental like a bunch of Nimrods.
Oh, Nimrods, huh?
Yeah,
Wait, what
idiots.
are they?
Are they
Thugs.
Nimrod patrols?
They're the people who are helping the trader, the Lion Shield Cloister, build the building. They're pretty much like the cheap strong guys. and they'll try to hit it with their maces.
Ooh, that 20 though.
Yeah, each one does hit at least once. And it looks pretty bad. However, when they do that, they do not feel very good afterwards. Yeah. They definitely look.
Probably caught
They
on
take-
fire.
Manu
Yeah,
yells
they
at
seem
them
to have-
pick up a bucket.
Yeah, they seem to have started to catch on fire.
Okay.
Shireen is still inside her circle. She's looking very worried, but she's looking not like quite as bad. Sergeant, you're up, and you're in fire. Make me a con save.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. You take this damage, but you're not on fire.
Cool.
And it's your turn.
How wounded does the fire elemental look?
I mean, he's kind of like just smoldering. He's not really a full blown fire anymore. You'd imagine he's pretty close.
Okay. I'm just going to run over to the well, refill my bucket,
all right.
and then toss it.
You do leave his threat square. Is that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. He will try to hit you.
As bonus action, I take the dodge.
Okay. If you bonus action disengage, you're good.
Bonus action
Or
dodge, he said.
not. Wait a second. Bonus action dodge. And that's the Earth stand that's giving you that to you, or is that?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
is
Earth
right.
stand.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll roll one more time for the disadvantage.
Well, hot day today.
Yeah, that's fine. He's on his last legs. He knows it. He's bringing out his A game.
So he's actually on fire now. Right?
Yeah, you're actually on fire.
Stop, drop, and roll.
As are the thugs. You're not alone.
Yay.
All right, but it's your turn still. And you still have your action.
I will douse myself.
Okay. You're out.
Excellent.
The fire elemental is going to move onto the two thugs, and then is going to attack Ayla. 16s will miss. The thugs will take damage. Okay. Grinmere.
Okay, are the thugs alive?
They're still alive, yeah. They're looking real bad. They're regretting their life choices at this moment. They thought they were tough guys. They're
Okay, I'll move right here.
Mhm.
And I will use my action to throw my water bucket
Mhm.
at the two thugs. And if I'm able to still hit the guy and like at a lesser, I will. If not, I'm more concerned about hitting the two thugs.
You'd imagine that you could hit the two thugs or a thug and the fire elemental or just the fire elemental. You can't hit all
Okay.
three.
Okay, two
So,
thugs
yeah,
it
you hit
is.
the two thugs, and I mean, it looks like that'll help them on their turn.
Okay, so I hit the two thugs,
Mhm.
and then I move. I'll move back to. Hold on. It's.
Are you sure you want to?
Huh?
Remember, his turn just came up recently.
He's got its reaction.
No, yeah, I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
And I'll move to here.
As you do that, he's going to use his reaction to try to touch you. I
Okay.
believe a 25 hits. For 10, you are also on fire.
Cool.
Eleanor will run up with her bucket, and she will actually put out the fire elemental.
Excellent.
The two thugs will roll on the ground, and they'll put themselves out at this moment, and we will be out of initiative order.
Can I also roll on the ground?
I'll use my bucket then to start putting out what's left of the house.
In a few moments, you're able to. Shireen kind of rubs her hand across chalk markings on the interior of the circle and will step out of the circle as the circle kind of fades away. And she looks very shaken.
So,
Young lady,
Shireen, what
you
happened?
got some splaining to do.
I was trying to start a fire in the fireplace, and I couldn't do it. All the wood was wet, and my dad has these scrolls, and so I just thought, maybe I could try one.
Can I see those scrolls?
I mean, maybe what's left of them. And she points over to a
Use them
kind of
all
singed.
up.
No, the
she
house
points
is
over
on
to a
fire.
singed.
Burned.
Right.
Well, how
a
much? Okay,
singed
wait, no,
and
stop.
soggy
How much? Of
chest.
she was sitting right here. Not all of the house could have burned, or she would have been gone.
No. The house was on fire. She was inside a magic circle.
Okay, so the
was
entire
protected.
house is gone then, and she was just protected.
The
from
house
fire.
is pretty trashed. I mean, it's in kind of shambles.
Like,
It's not looking
frame
good.
is there, but not much else.
A really, really poor frame is there. The frame is definitely damaged as well, but it's the more sturdy part. You got the parts of the roof and, kind of like the stone chimneys there, and that kind of stuff. The floor was stone, so that's there. But, like, a lot of the wood frame and the wood walls were very much damaged, and the kind of, like, thatch roof is pretty much torn apart.
Good.
Gone.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
So Astor will walk around a little bit and be like, "Well, I guess you did start a fire."
I didn't want it to be this big. If you look inside the chest is easy to open because it's pretty much singed. Inside is scrolls, just spell scrolls. Like someone was kind of collecting spell scrolls. You can't really make sense of a lot of them. Roll an Arcana check.
I don't really care what they say. We're gonna take those for safekeeping, just so she doesn't do anything else. I don't really want to. Oh God, yeah, I don't know what any of them are, but I don't want to take them like as in possession wise. Just these probably.
You open the box. Yeah, you open the box like, wow, those are some wet scrolls, and you close the box.
Well, I'm gonna take the scrolls out of the box, regardless
Okay, you
of
take the
anything
scrolls
else.
out of the box.
Yeah. And
Now,
like,
in the box, you see like a crystal that you would know as an arcane focus.
oh, that's handy. Well, I mean, I have an arcane focus, but
That's my
Does
dad's
anyone-
box.
okay. Here, I say you hold on to his
Where's your
crystal.
dad?
Het, he's been missing for a little bit. I was just trying to keep everything going fine. I was trying to make dinner.
Wait,
How long has he
recently
been
missing?
missing?
A couple days.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He's been acting strange since my mother died.
When did she die?
At the first day of the goblin raids.
How long ago was that?
Several days.
A week? 2 weeks? A month?
Not a week, several days.
days.
Less than a week, but more than one day. You
Okay.
probably from 3 to 6.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Well, we can add looking for him to our list.
Do you know where he went?
no,
Did he say anything before he left?
he was convinced that my mom didn't die in the goblin raid, that she just went missing, that she just ran in the woods, and he started going off into the woods.
Which woods?
Looks at you
The one
confused.
surrounding the city.
Literally,
Right. Which
we're in the middle
direction
of
did he
woods.
go? Did he go north? Did he go east? Did he go west?
I don't know. He left from the farm, but he would leave from different directions. I don't remember what was the last direction he left.
And he was able to use these scrolls and magic in general.
No, he had an interest, but he never really was able to pursue it much. and I always saw him using it. He knew a few spells, but none of these ones. But he said that he could learn some. I remember him using a spell to start a fire, and I was having trouble, and I tried to do one. It said fire on the paper.
Yeah. We can look for him. For now,
Okay.
though, we should find you a different place to stay.
Cassandra, who's your cleric, will say, I can acquire that.
Okay.
Here, I'll
and
give
you're
Cassandra.
also skilled in the use of magic, right?
I'm knowledgeable. I may not be what you're looking for. I'm unsure what
I'm
you
gonna have. I'm gonna ask her. I'm just gonna
What
ask
I'm
her if
looking
she can
for is
hold on to
somebody
the
who can
scrolls
give
for
her
us.
a couple pointers in being safe with her uses of magic.
Arcane
Not
magic is
necessarily-
something I'm very unprepared for. I feel like Marcus might be a better advisor to that. He's
I'll turn
more
to
of
look at
a.
Marcus.
I mean, Marcus will show you. I mean, I guess. I mean, you just gotta read it, and it's in a book.
Yeah. She's
Just take
clearly
a look.
capable of performing the magic. I'm more looking for someone to help teach her when she should perform magic.
I mean, okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay,
I
great.
mean, books will tell you when to perform magic. It's when you need it done.
Can she hold on to the scrolls for us?
Okay, I'll go back to the
Sure.
priest again. So, given that we know that she can read, because obviously she did, and therefore, according to Marcus, we know that she doesn't need anyone to teach her the actual magic, can you help teach her to be responsible?
I can try.
Great. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Villagers. God damn.
Marcus shrugs to why else would you cast a spell if you don't need it done? I needed magic missile. I casted magic missile.
Fucking villagers.
Is there like a thicker part of the woods, like maybe a certain region that looks, more mysterious, if you will?
You'd imagine the north of Briarwood would be, as it's the opposite of the road. The road doesn't pass through there.
Okay, so okay. I would be like, if we're gonna go looking for,
Well, it's
what time
almost
of day is
nighttime
it?
now, isn't it?
It's pretty much evening right now.
Yeah. So we should
Okay.
go now.
Yeah.
We should get back into
Okay.
town and take a break.
Yeah. All right. So hey guys, I think tomorrow we should go north and check out the woods north of here.
I'm agreeable with that.
Okay. But I think we should definitely take sleep on it.
Yeah, I'm agreeable to that too.
I would like to make
be
us
right
make
back.
sure that we release or at least bargain for the life of that white dragon.
So you want to try to bargain with the Clockwork Queen for the white dragon? That what
Just,
I'm hearing?
just to ensure that it will remain alive.
White dragons are notoriously evil creatures.
Correct.
Yeah. Yes, they're also the most easy to manipulate. But yes, you can, if you'd like to write a letter or try to install that. We're actually really far from her at this point, so you wouldn't be able to just reach out and talk to her right this way unless you have a sending spell. If you'd like to write a letter, you can get a courier to give it to her. And considering how you took the spear, that the point of killing him is kind of
Gone.
right.
They don't have the thing that was the need, but they could.
So
She
you
could
imagine
make
you'd have-
that again.
You imagine you would have time for the courier to get there and relay your message.
Okay.
Okay.
If that makes
cool.
sense to you.
Yes, so I would like to send a message being like, hey,
all of you guys.
just please release it.
Hey, remember when everyone looked at me funny because I thought the Dragonborn would be more, likely to try to save a dragon? And everyone's like, "Oh, you're
I'm
racist." Blah, blah,
inclined
blah.
to
Now this
save it.
guy's like going on a limb trying to save a fucking dragon.
Okay.
Weird.
Fuck, you got me.
You know what? You guys have been doing a lot of good work for a town quarter is actually just is honored to take your message to her, and he'll start leaving tonight.
Cool, awesome.
Yeah, he'll do it on pro
I will
bono.
thank him profusely.
Yeah, he's just he's happy that you kind of chose him. He feels honored. His name's Tim. He likes,
Oh, hey Tim.
Hi, Tim.
and yeah, he'll start running off with that message right now. Do you guys head off to the inn or tavern, or what do you guys want to do at this
I'm
time
gonna
point?
go to the tavern.
Okay.
I want to go start working with Grenmere on that body.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
At least for a few hours before bed, since it's evening, not night right
Yeah,
now.
like making
I'm
some
gonna go ahead
cogs and shit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and have both of them roll their crafting checks, and I'll get to Astir and the tavern because that's gonna be a little bit longer. Go ahead and each of you guys roll a smith tool.
Yeah.
Ayla would volunteer to help, but she doesn't know how to use any tools.
Yeah, they're kind of occupying the forge. Flint is a friend of Manu's, and Grinmere, a fellow dwarf, he's not going to turn him down. But inside the tavern, it's actually kind of busy. Everyone's kind of shaken up by the recent fire.
Yeah, that's
But,
what I thought. So I was gonna play some music, see if I can't calm people down, so they have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. You're definitely able to play some music for him, and I mean, it definitely does help kind of like lighten the mood, as it kind of eases a lot of them away. Go to roll a a performance check.
Could I have casted guidance on us, myself, and Manu
No,
prior to? No? Okay.
you'd imagine this is a much more of a sustained check as opposed to a just normal ability
I
check.
also think it's going to take us like several days worth of doing this to get.
Yeah. No, I know that. I know that. I was just I would have think that I would have done that. Like if I knew that I could do that, I would have done that to help us.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, Astir, while you're performing, I mean, you still do calm everyone down, but you also hear kind of like things about people were talking about how Heth was kind of like not really acting right after his wife went away during the goblin attacks, and I was kind of like was really private, and he was kind of doing kind of how they would describe kind of like fishy things. He was like doing things he didn't normally do. Like nobody really paid much attention to it at the time, and they all feel kind of bad about it at this point. Like man, we only just like. If we just took that extra like couple minutes to like kind of like understand what he might be doing, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
They saw the signs, but they didn't recognize the signs, kind of
Someone
thing.
try to get maybe if like they get a little more like a little push to see if anyone remembers something that they don't think was important at the time, but maybe now.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well, I'm not great at those.
Is there anything around town that Ayla could help with, like help build a building or?
Yeah, they're building stuff. If you want to help build stuff, I mean,
Ayla's not really proficient with any tools, but I mean, she can move stuff around.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the thugs are doing too.
I'll help do that for the rest of the night.
Okay, and Sergeant, you have your hand up, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Sergeant would like to maybe try and find any sort of knowledge resource, or maybe like a local wizard or something, trying to ask about the various ways that he could obtain the power in which to charge the spear.
The only person, so you have technically three magical known beings to you right now in the village. Marcus, who's a book-learned man, you'd imagine is a wizard. You have Kilsandra, who's a priest who understands religious magic, but is not like a cleric or an actual battle caster. And you have Serene, who's somehow managed to trigger a spell scroll.
I will talk to the first option.
Okay. Yeah, Marcus will say, well, I mean, I just haven't read enough books to really be able to do that very well. We don't really have any books on cold magic here. I just have like basic wizarding stuff. It's hard to get out in the kind of boondocks. I was hoping to buy some more books when on market day when everyone comes from Waterdeep, but you're still a few days away. And then Astier, you would hear sorry. You would hear kind of like talking around the bar that, Heth's wife, Sarigd, went missing to the goblin raids. Seth, I mean, honestly, no one here can even place Seth for the last 2 days. They can't even remember like seeing him go out to his field in the last 2 days. They can't even really place him.
Oh, is Seth the guy that left?
So yeah, Seth's the guy who's missing.
I thought it was Heth.
Heth. I'm sorry, that's me mispronouncing things. It's
Oh,
Heth.
okay.
It is Heth.
Well, Seth is like an actual person, though. That's why
I know,
asked.
but Heth is also an actual person too.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right,
And,
well, I'll go ahead. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
They kind of point signs out to rumors of activity in the north of the Briarwood Woods, where they remember there being some kind of like strangers poking around there before the goblin attacks kind of ensued up in the north, and they're kind of like saying like, well, maybe they had something to do with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and buy around for everyone because it's been a rough day.
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, Seth, the half orc who
bartender.
runs the place, it gives you a
Yeah.
great deal on him. I mean, 5 copper will get you around for the whole. He feels the kind of like mood of the. He'll take your token gesture and make it easy for you. Yeah. That being
Excellent.
said,
Thank you.
you're all able to get your long rest.
Cool.
At your long rest, you actually probably have enough experience points to probably level up. Give me 1 second.
Woo-hoo.
Tell us what we've won, Johnny.
Yeah. So you guys did a great job of avoiding all the combat in the tower, which I did not expect to go.
I did
that
murderize a
well.
kobold, I guess.
Yeah.
No. What did we kill?
A single
You
kobold.
killed poo rags.
You killed. Yeah.
Oh, you did kill fucking Poo Dick.
A single
Yeah.
kobold.
You guys 1,040 XP
Hell yeah.
for that bit, and you wake up the next day, and I mean, you're able to see people walking around the town. Thanks to Ayla's help and the thugs' help, the actual Lion Shield Cloister actually has their trading post set up right now, and it's actually the doors are open. Merchandise isn't on all the tables, but the doors are open, and inside you do see their representative, which is Sarah Nadi.
Was that enough to level us, by the way? I'm not
Yes,
looking
it
at
was. We're
Yeah,
level
I'm like-
4.
So if you want to go ahead and level, you can.
Yeah, I don't like
We're
this
at
in a second.
3,539.
Correct.
If I'm correct.
Because I mean, you guys were pretty close last time.
Yeah, we were like, we were 200 off.
Yeah.
201 off. All right.
Fortunately, everyone pretty much gets the same thing at level 4. Ability score
Yeah.
increase.
But it.
Oh, yeah.
And
And proficiency bonus, I think, too.
Yeah, but the
Maybe.
sheet handles that on its own.
an extra cantrip.
No, we get proficiency bonus at level 5.
Oh, do we?
Uh,
I wasn't sure.
Sheet handles that proficiency bonus on
Yep.
its own, so that part's whatever.
Yeah.
But ability score increase.
ASI extra spells is what I get.
Let's see, what feat will make me suck less?
I always forget about feet.
Maybe tough.
Tough is amazing.
Tough is just a generally good feat, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Combine that with dwarven toughness, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But do I go wisdom or constitution?
Oh,
Or strength?
Alright, I know what I'm doing.
so as you guys wake up, you still do see the Lion Shield Cloister, and even though that you have two thugs that are pretty heavily burned or pretty heavily burned, they're actually still there helping set things up and still working. Kind of not to they're not thrilled about this, but they're still doing it. To anyone who asks Sarah about it, she says, "Oh, it's the 14th rule of the Lion Shield Cloister's rules of acquisition. Never place friendship above profit."
That's a tough rule, but it's clearly worked out well for you.
Yes, there's 284 rules of acquisition in the Lion Shield Cloister.
Oh,
Each of our
shit.
transactions is governed by them.
Are these the guys I recruited?
Yes.
Wow.
284, damn.
However,
There's
they're
a lot.
regarded as incredibly fair because their rules are pretty much written down.
Well,
They're not like something that's going to blindside you in the middle of something else.
yeah, I mean,
So that it makes them consistent to deal with.
good on them for
Yeah,
that.
it's fair.
That's only true if people go through the trouble of reading all the rules, too.
True, and it's actually very hard to find all of them written down in their one place because they generally are in very old books. Because each person who joins is given one book with all the rules, and until they memorize the book, they're not allowed to actually start their own trade post or become a traveling merchant.
Damn.
And you can't really buy the book unless you actually get it from one of them. So it's a very worn book whenever you.
Damn.
Yeah, she has one. It's a fee to read it.
How much does it cost?
5 gold.
And are you actually going to give me all the rules, or are you just going to tell me?
I will
that
give
I
you all
know?
the rules. I'll give you
I'll be
all
right
the
back.
rules that are legible in her book, i.e., all the rules that you think I would quote.
All right, deal.
Okay.
Worth it.
Why is this not? Yes. There you go. You could view it. It's in the books.
Sweet. Yeah, that was a thing that I needed to do. Oh, nice. You actually gave me quite a few.
Yeah, I did.
I can go for this. This is worth 5 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll set off towards the North Forest then. Right?
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys continue to walk. Give me one moment. I'm resolving an issue in PM real quick.
Sure. And if we're running up against like what you had planned, that's fine too.
Well, what I'd planned, I had already nerfed because I already had one person say they weren't going to be here and another person who was prospecting. All right. Yeah, as you guys are traveling through the North Woods, let me make sure my map is prepared for. Out of the forest, you will see emerge a kind of makeshift stampede.
Oh, it's our friends the boars.
Oh, these things again.
Yeah, they're not that friendly this time.
I think they're still our friends.
Okay. You do you.
I think they're tasty.
I will do me. Somebody has to.
Dang.
I don't think anyone else is gonna do you, Derek.
Burn.
You'd be
That's
surprised.
unnecessary.
Only you can do you.
Is this a giant boar and it's babies? Or is that one just super big?
You'd imagine that the giant boar is in fact a giant boar. However, the other boars look like full-grown regular boars.
So it's a giant boar and its friends.
Yeah. Manu, Grinmere, I think. Seen on there? Not yet.
What am I supposed to do?
Initiative.
Oh,
These
sorry,
boars are
I'm-
charging you.
Got it. I'm sorry.
No
I am
worries.
still doing leveling shit. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Take your time. Take your time.
Grimir.
if you
where-
need time for the level.
No,
Then let me know.
I'll- I'm not as clerics are hard.
Huh.
Sorry.
Our hex experience right now is DD3.
What? Okay, whatever, Derek.
Our
I don't-
experience number in hexadecimal is DD3.
Okay.
I think that's
Program
whole
away, Derek.
whole nother level of nerd shit.
It's just too technical for what I care about.
It's just amusing to me.
Yep. This boar is gonna run and charge at Ayla.
Could you resort the initiative real quick? Because
Nope. Yeah.
I rolled late. Sorry.
No problem. I totally missed that. But yeah. Yep, Esther. All right. Yeah. And we'll try to tusk. And if 15 will miss, you'll dodge out of the way. Sergeant, the board ran up and tried to pretty much trample Ayla.
Is the druid here? The druid's not here, right?
The druid's not here.
So
He's in town trying to practice safe lumber, like lumber harvesting.
Well, that is
so
unfortunate, as I don't believe we have any way to communicate with them, right?
Not without him.
It'd be hard for me to say. I don't believe so.
Well, tits. I'll charge it.
Sorry, that was just very different from what your character normally sounds like.
Mhm.
Well, tits.
I think that's the wrong word too, because tits is like good.
All right. You charge up and
I'll think about it.
okay. That will hit. I mean, he's still looking all right, though.
And then bonus action, I will take. I will go into Earth Stance.
Okay. Manu.
Manu is going to move out of the direct path of that smaller boar. Actually, I'll go with over right behind Ayla here, and shoot at this boar.
Okay. You'll miss.
Yes. And we'll all be shocked by that, I'm sure.
Yep.
I mean, actually, we kind of are because you're kind of like the best of all of us against all odds.
Against every
Ironically enough,
Isn't there a
Yeah.
thing?
This boar is going to charge at Grinmere. Is an 18 hit?
No.
It kind of glances off your armor. You kind
Yeah.
of push it over to the side as it charges at you. Ayla, big boar tried to gouge you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna attack the boar.
Okay.
Since there's not really anything else to do.
That will miss.
Damn.
Damn. Oh wait, hold on.
It's
Oh, okay.
10.
Yeah, I saw the 18. I saw the 18. The 10 was hidden. I was scrolled up a little bit. I was like, shit, an 18 misses a boar. We're fucked.
Boar is going to run up and try to hit Sargent, but I believe he has disadvantage and will not. Astir.
I think right now, just I'm gonna go ahead and bank on it not having a great wisdom save.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Go ahead and collect the
See here.
spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. It actually takes the less damage because that's the 1d12. So that wasn't very effective.
Yeah, he still takes that damage, though. You could tell.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Grinmere.
Yeah. Okay. So with our experience in like fighting with each other, would I know who has the largest plus to attack? Does that make sense?
I don't know. Would you? Like,
Clinton doesn't. I don't know if Grammy would.
Grinmere would realize that some people have their good moments and bad moments. Astir is
Yeah.
handy when you need to hit things with magic. Everyone kind of has their point to play in this. I'm unsure how to answer your question.
Okay.
Aside from if you're looking for a raw number answer, which I'm not going to.
Yeah, no, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I will cast. Nope. I'm just gonna hit big fucking boar,
Okay.
or I'm gonna try to anyway.
Okay.
That's a one-handed. Boom. I'm gonna miss.
You'll glance off of him.
Yep.
His hide is fairly thick.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Nope. That's me.
Okay. This boar is going to run down and try to get you, Grinmere.
Cool.
21 does hit you, right?
It does. Yep. No.
Okay.
No, it does.
You also need to make a strength saving throw,
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
and you take an additional 4 damage. You pass your saving throw. You stay on your feet. You almost get knocked to your feet, but you stay up. And you take a
Okay.
9. You take 9 damage total.
Okay.
And this boar is going to run up and try to hit Ayla. And will miss. And the giant boar is going to try to hit Ayla. And will miss. Sergeant.
I'm going to go after the big boar, continuing to bonus action dodge.
Okay. That will hit. The boar looks past bloody now.
Hold on just a second. Oh, I get to reroll a 1 or a 2. One of those was a 2.
Okay. If you want to go ahead and re-roll that d6.
Nice.
Minus an additional 4.
So total 15.
Yes. Pretty much an additional 4 damage. So, yep. Yeah, I mean, he's still past bloody. You got him past bloody, but you can't really tell much more than that at this point from him. Anything else?
Oh, no. Back up.
Just gonna move 5 feet right there, and that's it.
Okay. Manu?
Okie doke. Manu is going to continue shooting at that boar.
All right. You'll miss. Far right.
Continuing to be super, super helpful.
Yep. This boar is actually gonna try to run past you, Grinmere, if you want to take an attack opportunity.
I do.
Go ahead.
Boom.
That will hit.
Sick. Boom.
4. Okay. He's gonna charge Astir.
Okay.
And Grinmere hit him and knocked him off kilter. He kind of misses you wide.
Okay.
Ayla.
I'm gonna try to hit the big boar.
Okay. Yes, that does. He's still up.
And then can I do Divine Smite?
Yeah. That will drop the big boar. Anything else?
And then I'm going to just move over here in front of this thing.
Okay. This boar is going to just try to run away. Sergeant, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, you can.
No, I won't.
Okay. He's able to kind of escape off into the distance. Off map. Astir, your turn.
I'm gonna zap the one that tried to gore me.
Okay.
Let's see here. Well, I'll just throw a.
Yeah, you hit him, but you
Okay.
feel like the damage was a little lackluster.
It does slow him, right, though?
I believe it does. I believe Ray of Frost does that. I'd have to double check it.
I don't know that Ray of Frost does. There's another one I think does.
I think
Yeah,
Ray of
speed's
Frost.
reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay. But it gets
Ray of
slowed.
Frost
No,
slows him.
I knew it did something. I just wasn't sure if it was slowed, like the technical term slow, or the spell slow. I'm sorry. Anything else, Astir?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Grinmere.
I'm gonna hold my action if the boar and directly in front of me doesn't run away. Like if he attacks me, then I'm gonna hit him. If he runs away, I'll let him run away.
Okay. Well, he's going to try to run away. And
Yeah,
he'll make it to the edge into the woods.
Yep, let him go.
Ayla, the boar in front of you is trying to run away as well.
I'll let
Are
it
you going
go.
to take an attack of opportunity? Let him go.
Mm-mm.
Oops. Just There we go. Manu, you're up.